SkyZhone HD Channel 1 Game of the Week. Your Ashe County Huskies have traveled down the mountain to Moravian Falls to take on the Wilkes Central Eagles. I'm Mark Hudler, along with me tonight is Chad Fairchild and Hondo. Got him keeping stats again. He was a big help last year, so hey, great to be back with football starting, Chad.
Absolutely. It's just exciting to be able to be out here. We're talking about winning and losing. Right now, it's a win just for these kids to be able to compete, Mark.
Oh, yeah. It's, of course, with the weird year last year, of course, we're going to get started here. We did see the coin toss. I think Wilkes Central won and maybe deferred, so we like the football first anyway, but let's get right into it here. Ashe County Dr. Pepper keys to the game. I'm going to start out with saying just the inexperience from, we got 15, I think, juniors, 3 sophomores, and 7 seniors, and you got to remember these juniors for Ashe County last year didn't play but 4 football games.
That's right, Mark. You're right. I'm going to interrupt you there just a second. It actually, they're going to receive the football. Wilkes Central's going to get the football going right out the gate right here.
And anyway, with that being said, I'm going with the key to the game for Ashe County. Just going to see how this inexperience plays, and I think we've got to get the football early and often to Matthew Peterson. And I don't hand it to him, swinging out of the backfield, get your young quarterback settled in.
That's right. I look for him to hopefully throw shallow to Matthew. He's a playmaker. We saw him come out last year as a sophomore. I think he was the second leading rusher on the team last year, and so I'm looking for the same thing.
Well, he's got probably the most varsity experience, and that's a whole lot of what I'm basing on. Wilkes Central, keys to the game for Wilkes Central, I'm going to say the same thing. Just a weird year last year. We know they lost Joe Ray, which was 2-time Conference Player of the Year in a row. We know it's going to be a dogfight down here tonight.
Yeah, I see some size down there, too, talking about Central. Number 77, Kamen Smith, showing him at 6'4", 265, and he shows it right there. So we got to dial it up right there.
Yep, and that'll take us right into players to watch for them, and we sort of mentioned player to watch for us tonight is Matthew Peterson. Players to watch for them is definitely the Smith kid because, as we talked about, we're inexperienced. We lost all our line. I mean, not to make excuses, so we're going to have our hands full with him. And getting ready to tee it up here. So, we did, I think Wilkes Central won the toss and decided to defer. So we're going to get to watch this young defense, decided to receive. So Ashe County will not get the football to start with. And, through the years they do like to, they like to play offense.
That's right, Mark. Speaking of sophomore, this kicking right here is Manny Alvaro. Great football player. Got him playing defensive end right here. He'll be fun to watch tonight.
Yeah, going to get to see some young kids in there and just some kids that didn't really hadn't played a whole lot of football in the past year. So excited, beautiful night down here tonight at Wilkes Central. Excited to see the teed up and starting a normal year.
Yeah, a little different situation. Last year we were bundled up during football season.
Yeah. And just back to, I guess, somewhat being normal situation here. And they're letting the clock wind down so they can set it. Ball is teed up. Ashe County will kick off to Wilkes Central. They open the season. I guess go ahead and mention it. Yeah, these two teams are rivals. Big difference this year is they're not going to be conference rivals. So we'll see how it ends up. And like Chad said, number 21, Alvarez, I think he said's got it teed up, and he hadn't blowed it ready for play yet. Still not ready to go. Or we're faking everybody out here, Chad.
That's right. They look a little anxious right here. First game, non-conference as we talked about, resetting the ball right here.
A lot of nerves tonight. Of course, everybody, as they say, first game of the year, everybody's state champs right now. So we'll see what happens here. We do have it up. Ball's been marked ready for play. The kick is up. And it's taking it to 10-yard line. And he is up the middle, and we finally slowed him up and got him down there.
Tackle made by number 7, Canyon Pennington right there.
And I couldn't tell really who. They're saying over here on the return, so Wilkes Central is going to start with great field position here, and we're going to get a chance to see this young Husky defense. Don't really want to say that too much tonight because Wilkes Central's looking at their rosters about as young as we are, Chad. So let's see what happens here.
The quarterback is C.J. McGill.
McGill's in the gun for Wilkes Central. He hands off to number 32. 32, which is Aiden Bynum, and he's got a nice gain up to about 5 yards.
Yeah, good stop right there. Andrew Peterson coming up playing. He's playing that star spot, looks like. Come up and made that tackle right there. Looks like a gain of 5.
Yeah, and Wilkes Central will take that all night long, but that's okay. See, 2nd and 5 here, Wilkes Central. McGill looks like he's going to be in the gun here for Wilkes Central. They got 2 receivers to the upper side. Got a flag play early here.
Something a little surprising to me, I see right here on Central's offense. They got 77 playing the wing, Mark.
Yeah, he's probably blocking over there. I wouldn't want to see him coming at me, but Wilkes Central helps us out here on 2nd down with a false start. So that's going to back them up a little bit. A break here early for the Huskies, but that's early season jitters. So Central will be, now they will be 2nd and 9 here. McGill's in the gun again, and like you said, Smith's, it comes in motion a little bit, and they're going to hand off again to Bynum, and Bynum's going up the middle and does a pretty good job getting some yards right there.
Yeah, it looks like he gained back what they lost right there. Looks like he got a 7-yard gain. One thing I see right here a little bit, our defensive lines wanting to stand up a little bit, kind of get a little bit of a trap situation going on right there, and they're getting on the backwards. Maybe we just calm down right here a little bit and dial it up a little bit.
Oh, yeah, got to catch them there. And we had a chance really, I like to say a whole lot of times we made good initial contact in the backfield, but you got to get them to the ground. They're not down till we get them to the ground. So 3rd and 4 here for the Wilkes Central first drive of this young 2021 season. Bynum is in the gun, and McGill hands to Bynum. Bynum up the sideline here. He gets a good hole, and he picks up a nice 8-9 yard gain. That's a Wilkes Central first down.
Yeah, missed tackle right there. Number 22 just kind of got sealed off on the outside. 21 come up and made the tackle. That's a great stop.
Yep, good job there to not give him more. I thought he was getting ready to be off to the races there. So Wilkes Central keeps their first drive alive here. And they're pretty much, of course, we hadn't seen it in the air, and we don't really expect them to put it in the air a whole lot, or they have not in the past. And they're in the same set. Got one back flank to McGill, and he looks like he's going to hand it to Bynum again, and much better job there. He gets maybe a half a yard.
Absolutely. Great job right there up front. Bryant Blevins making the stop.
Good job right there. So it's going to bring up 2nd, and we'll call it 10. So here, I guess you might look for maybe a quick pass or something here, but see if this Husky defense can get a stop here to begin the year. So it's 2nd and 10. Bynum goes up to the line, and he backs out. He's going to be in the shotgun. Or McGill, I'm sorry. And I believe they've changed running backs, and that looks like he fakes it, Bynum, or McGill keeps it. He slips down there a little bit there, but that's pretty good coverage by the Husky defense.
Absolutely. He was looking at that outside guy right there, number 10, just slipped right there. That's advantage we got to take right here, Mark.
So 3rd and 7 yards here. Of course, Wilkes Central's on Huskies' 40-yard line here, so this may be two-down territory here early. We got McGill and who's it running back? Valparaiso, I believe, is number 5. There's it flanking McGill right now at quarterback. They're in the gun. They're getting the play here. Gill's in the gun. He's got the snap, fakes it, throws a little quick pass out to the left there. He gets a couple of blocks, and he's off to the races. He's going to gets a block at the end, and he's into the end zone for a Wilkes Central touchdown.
Yeah, Mark, I was just getting ready to say right there, when you're talking about keys to the game, to me, big keys to the game right here, early out, like you said, nervous jitters, is just watch the big plays. Just don't give up the big plays and try to keep the football on the ground.
And that's a great 40-yard touchdown play there by Wilkes Central. Nice play calling on that first drive. Had to give Wilkes Central's coaching staff some credit. Had them sucked in there and got a nice quick screen out there to them, and it was a nice play. So let's see if they can get the extra point here. Kick is up, and it is good. So early here in the first quarter, it's Wilkes Central 7, Huskies to get to football for the first time this year. And which we talked about it, Chad, and talking to the coaching staff and everything. We knew this defense was missing some key people, but it's a little bit of a rebuilding year here. But we'll see if this offense can do something here on their first drive of the season. Maybe have a nice scoring fest down here.
Yeah, that clock moved pretty slow right there, if you want to just ask me. But, key right here to me, again, is we just got to settle down.
Just got to come out, get the jitters out. If we don't score, we need to get a couple of first downs here together. Defense played pretty well. Just give up the big play, like you said.
Yeah, the big plays are that's just what you just got to look after.
You had them 3rd and 7 also, so Ashe will get the football for the first time this season. Looks like number 2, Martin, is going to have it teed up for the Eagles, and it looks like it's Andrew Peterson back deep for the Huskies. Cesar and Canyon Pennington are flanking Mr. Peterson deep. The kick is up. It's a short sky kick a little bit, and we'll get back there. Number 6 fields it, and nice tackle there by Wilkes Central.
Number 76,
Tanner Poe does field the short punt, so we're going to have pretty decent field position here to start.
Yeah, right here's where we got to, like we talked about earlier, and I'm probably going to use this word a lot tonight because they are young. Our group is young. We're talking about the difference. Wilkes Central does have 10 seniors. They got 17 returning juniors, 8 sophomores. Right now when we're talking about our roster, we got 7 seniors, Mark. I believe that's exactly what we have.
And for some reason that class has always been small. But here we go. Wesley Thompson, your quarterback here, starting the Thompson era, I guess. Husky quarterback, and Thompson is in the gun, and of course Peterson flanked. Hand the ball off to Peterson up the side. He picks up maybe 3 or 4 yards right there.
Yeah, 3 or 4 yards, which is not bad right here. Like we said, take care of the football. Maybe right there, if he could have bounced out just a little bit outside 63, we might have seen a little bit more. But like I said, we got to get the jitters out. Just play ball.
Oh yeah, that's a get your feet under you play right there. You got a young quarterback, and yes, I'm going to mention it. You've got Thompson in the gun. We'll get back to it after the play. He's looking to throw on second down. Throws that receiver, slips down there. So,
yeah, talking about Thompson right there. Talking about young. I think he got in the game last year one time. So this reps right here are going to make a big difference. Same deal. Just got to step up, be a leader, and be a playmaker right here.
Oh yeah, it's going to be 3rd and 7 here for the Huskies on their opening drive. That was just a safe throw here. We got Thompson in the gun. Peterson to his left. Thompson looking to throw. Throws it out to Peterson. Peterson makes him miss. Peterson up the sideline. He's going to pick up a first down. We talked about this early in the game.
That's exactly right. That's what we're talking about. I'm looking for the shallow stuff right here. When you got a guy like Matthew Peterson, he's fast, he's shifty. I guess quick describes all that. But I'm looking for the shallow stuff right here, not the deep post stuff.
Well, and you've got to give Mr. Thompson back there, got all the talent in the world, arm strength, went to all his camps, put the work in. You got to give him some good safe throws early, too. Get him some confidence going. So we're 1st and 10. Huskies do pick up a first down. Thompson in the gun once again. He's looking to throw. Nothing there. Good job. He breaks the pocket, and he's going to get a big gain here. That's a nice play by him right there. It opened up, and he just took it. They didn't account for him, and he picked up right there, 20 yards.
I think that was a surprise of that defense right there. If I'm that coordinator right there, I'm sitting on my heels just a little bit. I'm extremely excited to see him pull that ball down right there, mark and run.
That's a heady play there by Thompson. So big play by Wesley Thompson. I hope I don't call him his brother tonight that used to play here. I've told myself all day, and it is Wesley. Great job there. We're 1st and 10. Thompson in the gun once again. Looking to throw once again. Good job. Throws it to the inside, and I tell you right there, that's a nice job. Give the offensive line some credit. Had plenty of time.
Yeah, picked up a first down again right there. Looks like they're moving the sticks. That was Andrew Peterson.
And just up here watching, he went through his progressions. Okay, so we're 2nd and short. We'll call it a yard. So we're in the gun. We, of course, in our 2x2 set with Peterson flank Thompson. Got a nice drive here going early. Thompson gets the ball. He's looking to throw once again. He's got Andrew Peterson wide open, and that is an easy pitch and catch right there. Touchdown pass for the Huskies.
I love it. Like I said earlier, we're going to have some wrinkles right here. I think right here's what I'm going to tell you. When Wesley pulls that ball down right there and runs it, that makes a huge difference for his team and the confidence for his team.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And a great throw right there. Give the offensive line credit. A lot of good stuff going on right there on that first offensive drive. Manny Alvarez will come on in to attempt the extra point for the Huskies here.
The holder is Cesar Martinez.
We're waiting on the snap here. And there's the snap. The kick is up, and it is good. So here with 6:51 left in the first quarter, the Ashe County Huskies tie the score here in Moravian Falls 7-7.
The game's knotted at 7.
So let's take a look at that touchdown drive on our Greens Excavating instant replay.
On the flagpole end of the stadium. They are open.
Your Ashe County Ford drive summary. The Huskies held the ball for 1 minute 30 seconds, went 71 yards in 6 plays for a 29-yard touchdown pass from Wesley Thompson to Andrew Peterson. Manny Alvarez added the extra point. So with 6:51 left in the first quarter here in Moravian Falls, that brings your score Wilkes Central 7, Ashe County 7.
Manuel Olvera to kick off for the Huskies.
Him running that football just changed the mentality of that
Number
football
3,
team
Terry
right there, too,
Hayes.
because I didn't think he...
And number 2, Carlos Reyes
And,
Martin.
here we getting ready to kick off here. Of course, Alvarez getting ready to boot the ball back to the Wilkes Central here. Good job by the Husky offense there. The answer. Good kick by Manny, and I believe number 2 has got it for Wilkes Central. And we get him to the ground. Looked like
Carlos Reyes Martin.
Looked like we was gonna maybe scoot to the outside.
Yeah, great job right there, Drew Rowland. And again, Andrew Peterson coming up for the stop.
Andrew's been big here early in the first quarter. Again, though, let's see if this defense can get a stop here. Just don't give up the big play. So first and 10, Wilkes Central from the Huskies' 28-yard line. And it's McGill in the gun. And now we have a flag on the play here. Looks like we're going to have a false start against the Eagles. So they're going to start first and 15 here. That's good. We like to get running teams behind the chains.
That's right, because it looked like they came out, changed that formation a little bit. I'm really keying on 77 and what he's doing. He went from the wing right there back up to an offensive tackle. And just like you said, when we get these penalties, we got to take advantage of it.
Oh, yeah, they're running behind him. And, of course, they've been successful running the football. Don't fall asleep on the pass course. McGill in the gun here. Looks like he's got Bynum with him. Throws it out quick to number 4. Which is Alvarez, and Huskies ride him out of bounds here for after a 12-yard gain.
Little quick step right there past Drew Rowland. He did slow him down by his shoelaces, and Colin Estes made the tackle.
In which we know this, and we know this. We've known it for years. We've played Wilkes Central for years, and that's always one advantage they do have against us is a little bit of athleticism and some speed. So we got to get them back in the middle of the field here. First and 10, McGill takes the snap. He hands to Bynum, and Bynum breaks a couple of tackles, but a good job that time by the Husky defense.
Yeah, Bryant Blevins and number 55 right there, Emory Brenniger on the stop.
And there was a question whether Brenniger might not play, but good to see him out there tonight. Of course, he's one of them 7 seniors. He's been through some battles. We need Emory on the field. It's 2nd and 7 here in the first quarter. Bynum goes up, makes the call to the lineman there, or I'm sorry, McGill, and Bynum is flanking McGill in the backfield in the gun. He takes it, he's looking to throw, he gets it out quick. Nice read and play by Andrew Peterson right there. I'm not sure who caught the football for Wilkes Central, but he was right on the spot.
That was number 10 right there that caught the football for them. Not exactly sure the name, but yes, Andrew Peterson's on fire. I saw him last night after the JV game, and he said he's ready to play, and you can tell it.
Yeah, he's and yes, he is. All these Peterson are talking about are brothers. Yeah, we've had some Petersons go through Ashe County here lately, so big 3rd down and 9 play here early. See if this defense can get off the field and get a big stop here early. McGill in the gun. We got motion. A little jet sweep here. He's coming around. It looks like we're going to bottle it up maybe and get him to the ground. Nice job there by the Huskies.
Outstanding job right there. I love how they're breaking down in front of the play, keeping the ball in front of them in the end time. And I tell you one thing, we're seeing a lot of white jerseys tonight swarm to that ball.
Yep, that was number 3 there for the Eagles running the ball. Hayes on the jet sweep, and we've done a real nice job. Again, we've talked about it. They're trying to take advantage of their speed there. Looks like here they're going to go for it here from the Huskies' 40-yard line. Let's watch the football. But Wilkes Central is in the gun. Now they're backed in the punt formation here. And they do get a kickoff. We have nobody back, so worried about the fake there. And, well.
All right, here we are. Yeah. 17-yard line. Not a bad place to stop. Hey, look at that drive we had just a few minutes ago right here. We just come back in here. A lot of the same play action we've seen. I'm looking for the shallow. And, hey, I'd love to see Wesley pull it back down again and tighten that defense back up.
Here in the first quarter here, because of the heat and humidity, the officials are going to take a water break here. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and take a timeout here at Moravian Falls. And your score, your Miller Insurance scoreboard, your score is 4:35 left in the first quarter. Wilkes Central 7, Ashe County 7.
Great defense.
Yeah, they don't do nothing. Yep, that was big. Get a stop, and I mean the offense looked good. That was
Once again, that timeout was a family chiropractic spine stretch break.
Okay, back to action here after the water break, and the Huskies will have the football from Wilkes Central's 17-yard line here. Thompson in the gun. We've got 2 backs this time, so we're flanked with Peterson, and I can't tell who's to the other side of the ball is to give to Peterson. And he's got a nice hole up the left side there, and nice 15-yard gain right there.
There we go. That's what we're talking about right there. That won't tighten it up. Nothing will. Lowered his shoulder right there, and I think we got a gain of 20.
Yeah, about 20 yards there. Great job picking up first down easy. So Huskies back up to the line there. Now they're in their trip set. And Peterson, of course, is still in the backfield with Wesley Thompson at quarterback. Thompson takes the snap, hands off. Had a little bit of a high snap that night, and that got to play off timing.
That's right. He got to play off timing, but you know what I like to see right there, Mark, is that's tightening everything up right there in the box. Could loosen things up, and we know what our passing game's like.
Oh, yeah, and, of course, we're going to end up losing the yard there, so it's going to be 2nd and 11. Huskies trying to mount a drive here from the Wilkes Central's 35-yard line. Thompson in the gun. We got trips up top with Matthew Peterson flanking Thompson. Thompson's don't like what he sees here now. He's got them lined up. Huskies going to have to burn a timeout here. Just a little confusion, and we'll clock that to Youth.
That's right, youth. First game. I could see Piscopo from here waving, trying to get Andrew Peterson to come up right there on the line a little bit for that formation.
Yeah, and we don't have the benefits of they got play clocks, but they're not on. And I was not paying attention to see if the back judge was counting, but hey, you got a young team, big drive. You want to try to get a lead down here, so they went ahead and used the timeout here early. So let's see what they come up with.
You know, I keep talking about a few of the highlights, but the enthusiasm this Huskies team tonight is impressing me. They're quick to the ball as far as up front. They're double teaming 77, so they've done their homework there. Let's be interested to see what this drive has in store.
Huskies got a good coaching staff over there. Been together for a while now, that matters. But here we go. Had the timeout by the Huskies there. We're back up live here, and Thompson is in the gun. He sends rolling in motion. Thompson takes the snap. He's looking to throw. Got a lot of time. Nobody open, but he does get it off in this drop by Peterson.
Drop by Peterson right there. Got just a little bit of a hurry, but, hey, he didn't take any just crazy shots right there, and I'll give him credit for that.
Hey, yeah. A sack or a throwaway is a lot better than a interception or anything. And they was covered up. Another nice job by Wesley here. So we got 3rd and 11. Big third down play here. We did pick it up last time. Let's see what happens here. Of course, the Wilkes Central defense trying to get their first stop of the night. Thompson gets the snap. He is looking to throw. Throws it out to Kenyon Pennington, and that's a staple right there. Throws the out to Pennington, and he picks up a nice 13 yards.
Tackled by number 12.
So
So that is a Husky first down here.
That's Hunter Wiles. Not before the Huskies.
I tell you right now, one thing that's impressed me right there, and I had to look down at the roster, number 63, our offensive tackle, is handling 77.
Good job. And who is that then? Now, first down here. We get back to play here. We'll find out. Elias Mash there. Good job by him. Thompson takes the snap again. 77 gets in that time. He gets it away, and don't know. They're calling it incomplete. That was close. Couldn't really tell from here.
Maybe I spoke too soon right there. That was 77. He was getting some pressure on Thompson.
Yeah, he was that time, and good job by Thompson getting rid of it and really throwing it low there. Give his guy a chance, no one else. So here we go. We're 2nd and 10 from the 50-yard line here with 3:19 left in the first quarter. Thompson is in the gun. We're in our 2x2 set. Of course, Peterson's the lone running back. Thompson takes the snap, hands to Peterson. Peterson bottled up pretty good. He gets a couple out of what looked like it should have been a 2-yard loss.
Absolutely. Jerseys, bodies, everything right there. He's still churning those feet, and I see a 2-yard gain.
So it's gonna be 3rd and 8 here for the Huskies.
Number 28.
On their 2nd drive of this young year. Of course, we're a 2x2 set. Thompson talking to Peterson in the backfield. Now it looks like they've got it settled, and he is in the gun, of course, and he's looking for the snap. Thompson gets the snap. Covered up. Oh, man, you got to catch the football right
Yeah,
there.
that's that little H-divide play they got in there. Get there right there. That's a first down.
Oh, yeah. Cesar's a pretty fast young man. That might have been more than a first down, but anyway, it was definitely a first down there. So, and I like to call that's a mistake. I mean, that you got to concentrate, drop the football. We've seen Cesar catch a lot of them, but not on that one. So the Huskies are forced to punt here. And is Alvarez handling the punting duties too for this Husky football team? Can't see the guy's number. Yeah, I believe it is Manny. And so he's in punt formation. There's the snap. Good snap. Kick is up. Low kick. And pretty short kick there, but they might not wanted to kick it back there. But anyway, the Wilkes Central's going to have real good field position right here.
Yeah, I see Manny right here limping. I'm not sure if he tweaked something a little bit right there when he punted the ball or what. That's not normal. Usually he can punt it pretty deep.
Yeah, just might have missed that one a little bit, or they're going to get him out of there for a minute now. So Wilkes Central will take the football over from the Husky 36-yard line here in the first quarter in Moravian Falls, North Carolina. Of course, we got McGill in the gun, Wilkes Central in the trip set with, looks like Bynum in the backfield. Gets the snap, he hands it to Bynum, ball's on the ground, and McGill does come up with it. Boy, we had a chance for a big turnover right there.
Yes, sir, right there. Rhett Brown back there in the backfield almost got that fumble recovery.
Yeah, he's just didn't see it at his feet in time. Good job by that young man. Here we go. And that is a big loss, so 2nd and 5. And we definitely need to keep Wilkes Central behind the chains because they want to pound the football and throw it when they want to.
Yeah, and we were talking about this earlier. Like I said, we're going to talk about this a lot tonight. But 2nd and 15, just don't give up any big plays right here.
Here we go. They hand it off to Bynum, and we're right there on it. They might have picked up a yard, and that's number 59 there is Bryant Blevins. That kid had a good year last year. Good to see Bryant starting off good there. So now we're going to bring up a big, and we've talked and we've said it, and we'll say it more if you get tired of it. Here we go. 3rd and long for the Eagles here, about 13 yards. And like you say, you got to get off the field right here. McGill in the gun.
Definitely a passing down right here, Mark.
Yeah, just don't fall asleep on a draw or something. You get them guys out in space. But, yeah, I'm thinking McGill's going to probably throw it here. He gets the snap. He is looking to throw, and he's looking to go deep. Oh, and Canyon pinning. Nice coverage there by the Huskies.
2 steps right there, and look at that open side of that field right there. That was great coverage.
Good job by Drew Rowland and Canyon Pennington to come over and knock that ball down. So it's 4th and 13 here. You would think that the Eagles would punt here. Last time they sort of they put the little shift in. So we'll see. The Huskies have got, looks like it's going to be Drew Rowland back. They are in the gun at the time. Now they shift in the punt formation. Got the kick. The punt is off, and it's a very short punt. Get out of the way, and it's going to go out of bounds. That's going to end up with good field position.
Talking about number 59, Bryant Blevins. I got to watch him in the scrimmage last week, too. I'm telling you, he plays with his heart all the time. He actually got a little bit of a hand on that ball, on that punt, Mark.
Oh, yeah. He's and we talked about him a lot last year, Chad. He's everywhere. I mean, he's not a big kid in stature, but like you said, he plays with a lot of heart, and he plays hard. He does a great job out there. So the Huskies going to get the football here for the 3rd time tonight with 1st and 10 from their from Wilkes Central's 47-yard line. Thompson is in the gun. He gets the snap. We've got a flag. We're going to kill it here, so probably a false start. It's all sides against the Wilkes Central here.
Like we talked, take advantage of this right here.
Yeah, any yardage you can get, and so it's going to be a 1st and 5 on 1st down, so that's going to make it 1st and 5 for the Huskies.
Again, I'm sitting right here looking at 13, and I'm looking at Peterson sitting right there, and I'm telling you, he make you want to drool at the mouth because in the shallow stuff, he's hard to do anything with.
Here we go. Thompson in the gun. 1st and 5. Huskies. Bad snap over his head. Fall on that football. Big loss right there. Thompson does do the smart thing and fall on the football. Let's don't turn the football over right there. So going to be a big loss. 40-yard line. So it's going to bring up 2nd down. And
yeah, I started to mention that a little bit earlier, but again, I didn't want to speak too soon. Snap's been just a little bit high. That's where I was pretty impressed with Thompson being able to bring that down and make something out of it. We got to get that snap down.
Yeah, Thompson's a big kid, of course, or a tall kid. And that the high snaps have been a little high. That's a good snap there. We pushed him out of bounds here. Thompson held on the football probably a little too long right there, but there was also good coverage downfield.
Great coverage right there. Like you said, Young, maybe get rid of the football right there. We talked about that earlier. But again, we're looking at 3rd down. I guess it's better us 3rd down with the ball and 1st down them with it.
Hey, I'll take that sack. You know, he didn't throw it up for grabs, so sometimes it's best to take a sack here. So that's the end of the 1st quarter here in Moravian Falls with your score, Wilkes Central 7, Ashe County 7. We'll be back to the SkyZone HD Game of the Week in a minute.
Nothing on the play drive. Everything was negative. You don't need that.
When it comes to insuring your home, business, automobiles, and property, you want an agency you can depend on. Miller Insurance has been serving this region for more than 60 years and are proud to now represent Everett Cash Mutual, which specializes in insuring farm property, equipment, livestock, and more. Before you renew your insurance policies, give us a call at 336-246-7151 or come see us in downtown West Jefferson. Miller Insurance is proud to be your hometown insurance agency that supports our hometown teams.
Ashe County Ford in downtown West Jefferson wants to be your first and only choice for all your automotive needs. They offer a lifetime warranty on most of the vehicles they sell. They offer the best prices on new Fords and pre-owned vehicles, service, parts, or body shop repairs. And locally owned and operated with the friendliest and best staff, they are your answer for anything automotive you need. The High Country's Ford dealer since 1919. Ashe County Ford. You make the drive, we'll make the deal.
Ashe County from their own 29-yard
Back here at the SkyZone HD Game of the Week to start the second quarter. Huskies had the football, 3rd and 21 here, and we do have a flag on the play. Maybe offside Wilkes Central. No, I don't know what happened there. He just sort of stopped it and fixed a few things. Here we go. Going to be the first play of the second quarter here. Your score, 7 Wilkes Central, Ashe 7. So Thompson is in the gun. Got Peterson. He gets the snap. Flips it out to Peterson, and Peterson just lets the football go through his hand. Had a lot of room, but he had a long way to go.
Ball just a little high right there, too, Mark.
incomplete.
So going to bring up 4th down, and it's going to force a Husky punt here.
Jake Perry out on the coverage. Gonna bring up
So Manny Alvarez on the punt once again for the Huskies.
Alvera back in punt formation.
Got Martin back for the Wilkes Central and Hayes.
And Terry Hayes.
Good snap. Better punt by Manny this time. And the ball's loose, but he does fall on it. So Wilkes Central will get the football here. See, it's after we sort of thought maybe it was going to be some fireworks there early offensively, it's settled into a defensive game here. So 1st and 10 for Wilkes Central from the 45-yard line of the Eagles. So let's see if this defense can get another stop. It's turned into here a few mistakes offensively, of course, and the defense is basically taking advantage of them. So Wilkes Central trying to get a few on the field here. Looks like they're now getting the play in. So it's McGill in the gun for Wilkes Central. Got 2 backs in the backfield. I'm going to assume it's Bynum and Hayes. Looking to throw, pitches it out short here to, can't tell the number there, number 3, which is Hayes. So nice pickup there by Wilkes Central.
Yeah, out of bounds right there at the Ashe County 42.
And that was just, again, getting athletes out in space. That's all they done, just a little quick, safe pass. And nice job by Wilkes Central on that play. So they do pick up a 1st down. They're in Husky territory now, 42-yard line. It's 1st and 10 Eagles. And they're, of course, in the shotgun. Just don't see him get under center much anymore. Gets the snap, McGill. He hands it off to the ball is loose. We also have a flag on the play. It looks like Wilkes Central got the football back. That was A.J. Valapondo on the carry there for Wilkes Central. Ball did come out. We do have a flag on the play here. Let's see what's going on.
Yeah, on our side of the field, Mark, I saw a little action going on over here, but it's too early to call.
Looks like they're talking to Wilkes Central. No, it's going to be a hold against Wilkes Central here, so a break for the Huskies.
There's a penalty flag on the field.
And the Huskies will mark the penalty, or they will mark the penalty off here against Wilkes Central. So that's going to mark the ball back to
That's a 10-yard penalty
the Wilkes Central 47-yard line here. And that's going to bring up first and a long, say, 20 yards here.
Yes, that helps us a lot right here, Mark.
Now we got an offside penalty here. Wilkes Central, they're sort of coming unglued here in the last two plays. So another penalty by East Wilkes here, and like we said, it's early.
It's early, but I like to see what we're seeing right here and take advantage of every opportunity you get.
Yeah, you can't, you got them first down. They do have a long time or forward plays to get it, and they got plenty of athletes too, but you can't let them get out of a first and 26 hole here. So Wilkes Central is in the gun. McGill, he's looking to throw. And he's going deep. He's got a man out there. Oh, and he overthrew him, and it looks like that.
That's Andrew Peterson.
Josh Poe about come up with the interception there. So it's going to bring up second and 26 for the Eagles.
Yeah, our secondary is looking really good. They're not having any success throwing the ball over our heads.
We're sticking with them so far. So we're going to bring up second and 22 with 11:14 here left in the second quarter. They've got to play. Wilkes Central shifts a lot of running backs in too. Looks like A.J. Valapandro's back there now. Little draw play, hands it off. Great job by who got a hold of him, and his buddies come help him.
There we go. We're talking about him again. Bryant Blevins right there. He's playing his position, and that's key right now. You got to play your spot. When you got him backed up like this right here, don't get fancy. Just play your position.
Oh, yeah. Great job by him. And he uses his, I hate to say it because I'm short of stature too. He uses his leverage to his advantage. Does a great job out there. So we got third and I'm going to call it about 28. They lost a couple of yards there on the draw play. So the Huskies need to force a punt right here. He gets the snap. He throws it out quick here to Pena. He's got a little room. We got to get him to the ground, and nice job there by the Huskies rallying and getting him to the ground.
Great job right there. I'm not going to say much about it because the officials do a great job, but we missed a block in the back right here on this side. But, again, hey, we got by right there and made the play.
Good job. Yeah, that's a long way to go. Look here and see what they're going to do here. Of course, they sort of faked the formation with a little shotgun on the punt. They're doing looks like the same thing here, but you got to be aware they may fake it one time. So it is 4th and 15. Wilkes Central, what we think is going to be punt formation. They do back in the punt formation. We got Drew rolling back for Ashe County. Punts up. Looks like Drew calls a fair catch. Good job by Rowland there, and the Huskies going to have the football back.
Very smart right there by Drew Rowland, waving that off.
And still here, we're having a little technical difficulty with the scoreboard. If we can get it figured out at halftime, we will try to get the Miller Insurance scoreboard updated. But with 9:47 left here in Moravian Falls in the half, the second quarter here, young season, the score is Wilkes Central 7, Ashe County 7.
East Lincoln.
Okay, we'll get to. I do have a few scores. We'll talk about them in a minute. We got Thompson in the gun. Huskies in their 2x2 set. Thompson looking to throw. Throws to out. He gets Andrew. He breaks the tackle, and he may go. And they just run him down. A nice job right there. What was he? Andrew Peterson's having a day so far.
Having a day. I told you that starts with that mentality. Last night when I saw him, he was fired up to play right there. That is shoestring. I'm telling you, he barely gets him. Andrew Peterson's one of the fastest kids I've watched play this game, and I'm telling you, he just barely got him by shoestring.
And I'm going to say right there now, that is junior quarterback. We've talked about how strong was it. That's a long throw, and that was a very good throw by Wesley Thompson right there. So that brings up a first down. Gets the ball all the way down to the 30-yard line, Husky 30-yard line. Thompson takes the gun again, looking to throw. He pitches it out to Peterson. Peterson holding that ball a little loose, but he gets loose, and he's up the sideline, breaks a few tackles.
Great job.
And he's probably going to pick up a first down here. Nice 12-yard catching run by Matthew Peterson right there.
Yeah, puts the ball on the Wilkes Central, looks like 15-yard line. We were talking about that early. Shifty, makes three guys miss right there, Mark.
Not as. So now we've got it looks like a stop and play here. We got a Wilkes Central timeout. It is hot and muggy down here tonight, so I guess they're going to see if they can make some adjustments here. Great start of a drive here. And with that being said, we'll go ahead and take a break on our SkyZone HD Game of the Week.
How's it going?
It's going. We're stumbling and bumbling right through it. You wouldn't believe. See, and I work insurance office right downtown, but you would not believe the older people that listen to this.
Really?
It's like I was telling Drew, I had people call me during the week going, "Are y'all doing them games again?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I guess we're gonna do them again."
Yeah.
It's crazy, ain't it?
I know, but I love to watch local stuff on TV. You know?
Yeah. And here we are back to the SkyZone HD Channel 1 Game of the Week. Huskies are on the move here. 1st and 10 from the Wilkes Central 15-yard line. Thompson in the gun. He takes the snap. Looking to throw. He's got Cesar in the corner of the end zone, and that is another touchdown pass from Wesley Thompson to Cesar Martinez. So another touchdown here by the Huskies. So we'll get to see if Manny Avera can come on and kick the extra point here, but just a nice job right there. Good. You got to give that offensive line credit, giving him time to throw the football. Just good execution right there. So Alvarez will come on to attempt the extra point. And young man that just caught the touchdown pass, Martinez, is there to hold. Snap's pretty good. The kick is up. And Alvarez boots it through. So that brings your score. Okay. So let's take another look at that touchdown pass from Wesley Thompson to Cesar Martinez on our green excavating instant replay.
Don't forget the Wilkes Central Academic Boosters is sponsoring half and half this evening. Tickets are $1 each.
Okay, your Ashe County Ford drive summary.
The winning ticket will be drawn near the
Took the Huskies 43 seconds. They went 72 yards in 3 plays, ending in a 15-yard touchdown pass from Wesley Thompson to Cesar Martinez. And Manny Alvarez kicked the extra point. So with 9:04 left in the second quarter, your score is your Ashe County Huskies 14, Wilkes Central 7.
Yeah, I just caught the back end right there. Had my head turned, but beautiful little backside slant right there. And again, Thompson stepping up and playing some football tonight.
Thompson's had a great first half here. Give that offensive line some credit. Defense has played well so far. Of course, give up the score early on the opening drive there, but you got to like what you see so far. Manny Alvarez is the kick for the Huskies. Of course, the kick is up.
Great kick.
Comes down at the 10-yard line. Very good kick by Alvarez that time. It looks like he's got a little room. And they're going to get him to the ground at about the 30-yard line. Big hit over there.
Big hit. That's number... Sorry, I'm trying to figure out who that was. Spencer. That's a sophomore right there. Big stick right there.
Good job. Wilkes Central will have ball at their own 30-yard line. 1st and 10 with 8:55 left in the first quarter. Or, I'm sorry, second quarter. 8:55 left in the half, let's call it. Wilkes Central will have the football here. 1st and 10. Of course, they take a lot of time in between plays, I think, and we really didn't know what to expect from this Husky offense, but so far, quick scoring, and that's what we're used to seeing.
That's right. I'm going to rewind just a second where the play's getting ready to happen. I'll say it in here in just a second, Mark.
All right, there's snap. He gives the Bynum. Looks like, no, he keeps it. Little fake here, and he tips it out here a little bit. We got to get him to the ground. We miss a couple of tackles. He got him in the ground there. A lot of running for a 14-yard gain.
I can't say enough about Andrew Peterson tonight. You seen him right there. Went for the tackle, kind of hurdled the tackle, missed him, got back up, and made the tackle 10 yards nearly on the hash.
Oh, yeah.
That's impressive.
A lot of effort right there by Mr. Peterson. So that is enough for a first down. So they do get the ball up to Wilkes Central's 34-yard line, 1st and 10. Wilkes Central. Of course, they got two back set this time with McGill getting a snap. He hands it off to, I believe that's Hayes. Hayes has got a crease, and he may go. No, drug him to the ground there.
Yeah, a big save right there by Drew Rowland. That kid right there's got some speed. Get him to the outside right there. Kind of sealed our defensive end. But hey, we kept him out of the end zone. That was looking mighty close right there, Mark.
Oh yeah, a lot of, and that's what they want to do. Get on the edge on us, and he about broke that one. Looks like Wilkes Central's got a player down here. I don't know if it was Hayes. I believe that was Hayes that run that football right there. So good job right there. Hopefully, of course, nothing's wrong here. A good hot night may be cramping. So if we've got a minute with some scores. If we've got a minute here, we may we did find some scores here. We'll just name some off here. Try to find some local ones. Your Miller Insurance scoreboard here. Well, we got East Lincoln and High Brighton, which we're going into conference with High Brighton. East Lincoln is ahead of High Brighton. Looks like 19-7. Okay, we also got Watauga and T.C. Robertson, no score. South Point, Lincolnton. South Point is ahead of Lincolnton right now, 14-7. Avery County, nobody's called in on some of them. Of course, here on your Miller Insurance scoreboard, it is now Ashe County 14, Wilkes Central 7 with 8:17 left until the half. Wilkes Central does have the football and moving in a little bit here. Got 1st and 10 from the Huskies' 35-yard line as we get ready to go back to play here. Of course, McGill's still in there at quarterback, and it looks like either Bynum or Hayes. But boy, they switch a lot of running backs in.
Yeah, they sure do. They're
and he may go here. Got a big hole. And a great effort by Kenyon Pennington to catch him there. I thought he was going to go.
Yeah, like I said, I'm going to just be quiet on a lot of things I'm seeing on this side.
Yeah.
It does change the game, though.
Oh, yeah. It looked like they're just now they're really concentrating on getting to the outside on us. And, of course, we knew that could be a problem. But anyway, we got 1st and 10. Wilkes Central on the Huskies' 3-yard line here. Let's see if we can get our first goal line stance here of the 2021 season. Wilkes Central, of course, McGill in the gun. Looks like they got Smith over here flanked. Let's see if they run behind the big fella. They do. We knife in. We don't get him to the ground, but we do get a stop right there. He might have got a yard.
Andrew Peterson in.
Andrew Peterson got him slowed down. And they did try to run behind Smith there, but a good job there by the Husky defense. So that brings up 2nd and 1 and goal. So they are on the Huskies' 1-yard line here. And they are letting that clock run. But they're going to make sure they get their play right. It's 6:57 left in the half. Ball's at the 2-yard line. And Gold for Wilkes Central looking to score here. The handoff is to Bynum, and he is stopped. Get him to the ground, no momentum there. He might have got a little on second effort there, but done another good job by Huskies here.
Number 32.
And again, look there, getting up. Number 59, Bryant Blevins, and right behind him is that linebacker, Trent Trivett, and Emery Berger.
Yeah, just a great job right there by the Huskies. So, I mean, it's 3rd and inches. So, see if the Huskies can come up with a stop here. Wilkes Central's going to call a timeout. They're going to make sure they got know what they're going to do here.
Yeah, probably not a bad idea right there. I expect to see a little bit of a wrinkle. I don't know if they're going to try it back up the middle again. Our defensive line's making a stance right there. They're, I guess what we call it is holding the line.
Yeah, and you got 2 downs here. So we'll see what happens. This would be huge if the Huskies could get a stop here. It will be. Wilkes Central did so. That's their first timeout. So both teams do have 2 timeouts left here.
What I was going to say earlier, Mark, when I was rewinding it a second, is Manny Alvaro, the sophomore, man, he has done a great job on special teams, kicking and punting that football.
And that's big. And we've had the luxury the last 3 or 4 years of having good kicking game.
Yeah, you can get that ball pinched on back down in there inside the 30, 20 at this level. That's impressive.
Oh, yeah. So the Huskies are back on the field. We're waiting on Wilkes Central to come back on the field here out of the timeout. Again, here in Moravian Falls, North Carolina tonight for the opening game of non-conference action.
When play resumes, it'll be 3rd and goal.
It's 3rd and goal for Wilkes Central right here.
Touching the goal line.
And they are inches from getting that ball in. They are in the gun, and he's got Hayes, got a man in motion. He gets the snap, he hands it to Hayes. Hayes will find a little crease and get it in there.
Number 5,
So, Wilkes Central does score right there. A touchdown run by Helapondro for Wilkes Central. Before the extra point here, that brings your score 13 Wilkes Central, 14 Ashe County. Wilkes Central will line up for the extra point here. They did kick it last time. Let's see if they stick with the kicking game or go for 2. Looks like they're going to go for 2 here. This is big. We talk about extra points a lot. They do go for 2. They hand it in there, and he's going to get it in. So Wilkes Central went for 2 here. So they're going to take a 15-14 lead. Of course, the first kick was very good, but they decided they was going to go ahead and take the lead here.
Yeah, not a bad idea the way they're seeing our offense move the football right here. That 2-point conversion can be a whole difference maker as we go into the second half.
Yep, make you score as many points as you can, I guess. So with 6:16 left until the half, Wilkes Central has a nice drive. They stick it in for a touchdown, and that brings your score, Wilkes Central 15, your Ashe County Huskies 14. Getting ready to get the ball back here to kick off, and what they need to do here.
Well, let's go back and talk about this a second, too. We got to make sure that just because of that right there and that drive that we don't start playing on our heels. Again, we said this earlier. We're going to keep saying this. We're a young football team. So, therefore, we're putting in more reps. And, you know, it's a conditioning thing, too. I mean, these guys, a lot of these kids missed football for a year. And we were just talking about the Poe kid there a few minutes ago. Did a great job. That ball was hard to find, but we just got to settle in right here and just play football, stay on our toes.
Yeah, they're a good first half so far by the Huskies, this young Husky football team. Now they're going to get ready to kick the ball off here. And we do have Peterson back deep for the Huskies. He is flanked by Pennington and Cesar Martinez. And it looks like number 2, which is, I think, got it teed up for Wilkes Central. The kick is up, and it is another short kick, and we go back and we fall. Oh, yeah, we tried to catch it out of there. Good job there. We recovered it. We're going to have good field position here.
Yep, Lucas Spencer right there. He did a good job. He made an attempt to catch that, but he did get down on the ball, and that's smart.
Oh, yeah. Just can't have so far. Well, I ain't going to say it. No. We're going to go 1st and 10 here. The Huskies got the football. They're on their Wilkes Central, I'm going to say 39-yard line here. I'm sorry, at the Husky 39-yard line. Got a 2-back set this time. Thompson, of course, in the gun. He's flanked by, I believe, Peterson and got a flag on the play. I think we're going to have too many, or illegal substitution, I believe is what they're going to call here, on Wilkes Central. Now, they're going to give him the timeout before the flag, so.
Yep, they got it called right there. Well, we got 51 yards before we see pay dirt right there. We saw it happen a few minutes ago. Again, I'm looking for some shallow stuff right here and get the ball in Peterson's hand.
So that does leave Wilkes Central, unless I'm wrong, with just one timeout left here in the half. So the Huskies, they just sort of need to.
Hog is winning
Okay, got an update here on the Miller Insurance scoreboard. Watauga is up on TC Robeson, 13-0. And, you know, we really, I've been really impressed. I thought, Chad, that we'd really run the football a whole lot more and just let the quarterback sort of get his feel in there. And Thompson's come out and played great.
Yeah, outstanding play calling right there doing that. You know, we've been notorious for throwing the ball and getting that ball on the ground. Look, you got Matthew Peterson. Like I said, he was a sophomore last year and won our second leading rusher, or if he wasn't the number one leading rusher last year. So he's a weapon.
I think now these guys like balance, but they do like to throw the football. Thompson in the gun. We're in a two-back set. 1st and 10. Thompson takes the snap. He's looking to throw again. He throws the out here to Andrew Peterson again. He breaks the tackle, and he breaks another tackle. I'm sorry, that is Colin Estes with a nice, broke a couple of tackles right there, and a good job. And they are calling him a fumble right here. I didn't see it. He looked down from here, but there's first turnover of the ball game, and I'm not quite sure. But anyway, he may have, Wilkes Central player may have sold that one there. So it is a turnover after a very nice play there. I don't know. I'm not going to harp on that, but I don't know. That's he looked very well down to me.
Yeah, he did. You know me, I'm always keening in on watching the defense. I did see him go for the strip right there when the third defensive guy come in. So
it may have been loose, but anyway, Wilkes Central with a big turnover here. So this Husky defense has got to get right back on the field here. See if we can get a stop here before the half. Wilkes in the gun, gives it to, and we're just missing tackles now.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about right there. I'm watching these. I'm watching the sophomore right there. He does a great job. Don't get me wrong, but that's just this game is fast, man. When you step up this level, it's fast, and just too many missed tackles.
Nice run there. Nice run there by looked like a rucker for Wilkes Central. Nice 12-yard gain. So Wilkes Central a little on the move here. Got 1st and 10 from their own 41-yard line. Of course, McGill is in the gun. Got a man in motion. Hayes. Looks like maybe jet sweep. No, he fakes it, pulls it. McGill pulls it. He's got a little crease. I think that one's coming back. I think we're going to have a hold on that one.
Yeah, it looked like a hold right there on number 12, holding number 21.
And you better not forget about McGill there, too. Nice play by Wilkes Central. Just got the holding call there, so good job. Let's see if we can. I'm sure we're going to back them up here. Yeah, and it is holding against Wilkes Central. So we'll mark this one off, and we'll, of course, replay the down, and it's going to be about 1st and 20 here.
That's a 10-yard penalty against the Eagles.
Yeah,
so that's a break for the Huskies right there.
Yeah, and I'm not being biased because we're sitting here wearing purple, but I've seen a lot of that tonight, so I'm glad the official actually picked that up.
Yeah. 1st and 20 for Wilkes Central with 5:15 left until the half. Snap, McGill, he's looking to throw. He throws it back across to the other side, and he gets a block. We get caught inside. He may go. And he has got some wheels, and he's going to outrun the Huskies down the sidelines for a Wilkes Central touchdown. Carlos Reyes Martin takes it 71 yards for a touchdown. The pass from McGill. Nice play call right there.
It was a great play call, just like I said, not just calling the game like it is, and it was an outstanding block by their wing over there on that side, sealing our corner.
Yeah, he got caught inside there. So it looks like Wilkes Central's going to go for 2 once again. After the score, they hand it off to Bynum, and it looks like we're going to hold on the extra point there. So, and we would talk about them extra points are big.
Yep, absolutely. Great stop right there by number 17, Trent Trivet.
So Trivet for the Huskies stops the 2-point conversion here. So with 4:58 left in the first half, That brings the score Wilkes Central 21, Ashe County 14. Okay, Chad, what do you think? I think something's got to happen right here. Had the nice play, but we did turn the football over.
Yeah, what I see happening now that I didn't see early in the game, Mark, is we're getting beat up front a little bit too. So I use this terminology a lot, both offensive line and defensive line. We got to hold that line right there and play our spot and keep that ball in front of us as much as we possibly can.
Oh, yeah, but I think here Huskies just got to shake the turnover off, do what they're doing because they're moving the football. But I do think that they need a big drive right here for a young football team that's played really well because they got a lot of confidence. You can see it right now, and you just don't want them to lose that.
Avery.
So Miller Insurance scoreboard looks like Cherryville and Avery County. Cherryville's up on Avery 18-14. East Lincoln up on High Brighton now 26-7. That's a surprise. South Point is ahead of Lincolnton 14-7. And here in Moravian Falls, your Miller Insurance scoreboard, it is Wilkes Central 21, Ashe County 14. Wilkes Central getting to kick the ball off here to the Huskies. Getting some players switched around here. Kick is up, and it's another short kick. We've got a fair catch called, and does not matter who calls it. That's the right call. You kill that ball right there. We're going to have good field position again. Let's see if we can get some points on the board.
Yeah, that's one thing we got to take advantage of right there. We're getting the ball on their kickoff on the 40. So right here, like you said, settle down and go make some plays right here.
Yeah, because, just a turnover stopped them last time. So we're going to be 1st and 10 from their own 38-yard line. 4:52 left until the half here in Moravian Falls, North Carolina. Thompson is in the gun. He's got Peterson flanked, and he got 2x2 on the wide receivers. He's waiting on the snap. Gets the snap. It's a little high. He hands it to Peterson, and Peterson might get a couple right there.
Yep, he's it looks like maybe 1 yard right there, Mark.
Okay, so that's going to bring up 2nd, and we'll call it a long 9. I don't think they need to give it back to Wilkes Central here real quick, neither, though. But Huskies do have 2 timeouts. 2nd and 9. Thompson in the gun. He gets the snap, fakes the handoff. He throws it. He completes it to Roland. Roland breaks the tackle, picks up a first down. Nice job right there. Thompson did a good job standing in the pocket, too. Nice 14, 15-yard gain.
Great job right there by Thompson. He took his second read. His first read was Matthew Peterson, kind of brought that defense up like right there. And, again, great job, Drew Roland.
Good job rolling there on the catch and picking up the first down. So the Huskies do move the chains.
Number 11, Drew Rowland.
They won't run the clock here for some reason.
On the tackle.
Thompson in the gun. The snap. He's looking to throw. He's not there. It's not there. Throws it deep. And that right there, the Wilkes Central's got them backed up. I don't know about maybe go back to the out or hit something underneath.
Yeah, same thing. We talk about shallow stuff. 28 standing right here on the 50 wide open. I just had talked about his reads right there. I think he just didn't see the side of the field. He's
junior quarterback. He wanted to go for it all. Nice job there. 2nd 10. See if we can keep this going with 4:03 left.
The ball at the Wilkes Central 47.
Do had the ball at the Wilkes Central 47-yard line. Thompson waiting on the snap. Puts Peterson in motion, so the backfield's empty. He throws it out to Peterson. Peterson gets a block. He's up the sideline, and he's going to have a nice, we got a flag right here. I don't know what for. Maybe some type of horse collar or something. Nice job there. It looks like it's going to be a first down.
Hey, did you see all that green and gold right there on 28? I'm sorry. Peterson's still on his feet.
Oh, yeah, he's a tough little nut there. We do have a flag back here. I'm going to assume, I don't know. I didn't see a whole lot there. See what happens here. We got a holding. I didn't see that at all. But anyway, face mask. Okay, so they're going to offset here.
We have offset penalties.
So we're going
against Ashe County.
So we will Does the play count? No, we're going to have to replay second down here.
Yeah, replay second down. I saw Peterson get his shoulder turned right there a little bit, but I didn't see the face mask, so I'm glad we had that offset.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So here we go again. Going to be 2nd and 10 after the offsetting penalties here. 3:48 left until the half. The Huskies looking to take this ball down and tie this game up. Thompson's getting a play from the sideline here. Clock is running. Thompson's waiting on the snap. He takes the snap, looking to throw the football, and we're going to have holding again here in the backfield. So the Huskies here, that's Smith right there. He got back here, but they've done a well of a job with him so far tonight.
They have. He's an outstanding athlete, and from my perspective watching it, we're just going to try to move our feet a little bit more and keep our hands in a little bit closer and try to stay in front of him because he's an outstanding player.
So it's going to be holding against Ashe County here, and it was pretty obvious. So that's going to back the Huskies up here. Sort of got slowed down in just a crawl pace here late in the second quarter. So Wilkes Central will accept the penalty and have them mark it off here against the Huskies. So that's a 10-yard penalty, and it's going to be second and a country mile here, as they say.
A penalty marked off from the point of infraction.
One thing that, and it is early in the season, Huskies do like screen plays here. I wonder if they've got their screens in yet. Is second, and the scoreboard says 27, and I agree with them. So Thompson is in the gun. Looks like Wilkes Central's going to bring some heat right here. They do. They pitch it out here to Peterson, and he breaks the tackle, and he's brought down, but pretty nice play right there.
Yeah, great play. Hey, I still feel like third down, like you said, a country mile, but the clock's in our favor right now. I don't know if you feel like it, but I feel like this second quarter's been 3 football games. But right here, I do agree that, or I think that the ball is or the clock's in our favor.
Well, you don't want to turn the football over down here. That's a good, safe play. And when you get it in Peterson's hands, you know, sometimes he does great things with it. So we'll see what they come up with here on 3rd and 20 from their own 40-yard line. Getting a play from the sideline here. Looks like they're about got it figured out. Thompson is waiting on the snap. High snap. Thompson does a great job fielding it, but the timing is bad. He throws that ball up. Oh, mercy. And I mean, it was almost completed.
Hey, give it to Thompson right there. He didn't break down right there. He kept the ball in control, and that was actually a good pass right there.
Great composure right there by that young man, and he threw that football off his back foot. So he showed the strength of his arm there. Martinez about to come up with, to give Wilkes Central credit, I believe the guy being there might have caused a little bit, but the Huskies are going to have to punt the football back here with 2:19 left into the half. To Wilkes Central, and we need to stop. We don't want to go down 2 scores.
That's right. We need to pinch them right back here and hold them.
Alvera waiting on the snap. He gets a good snap. Punts it away for the Huskies. Pretty good punt. Get a good roll here. Not a bad punt here. The Huskies is going to be 2 minutes and 9 seconds left until the half. Wilkes Central will get the football back with 1 timeout. So we'll see what happens here.
You know, I'm looking at the little things right here, Mark, as we're passing by, but Sawyer Eller long snapping tonight looks fantastic. I want to make that mention because, like you said, we can talk about all the things, but up front, snaps, the ball starts right there.
The little things make the big thing, young man. The little things make the big things. So Ashe County's going to take a timeout here. And not a bad idea. They do not want to give up a score here, so they probably wasn't on the same page. And I tell you what, the SkyZone HD Game of the Week, we're going to take a break with them.
Spine stretch break, timeout.
It's got to crawl. a crawl. It's turned into a crawl. Stop the game.
We need to do something. No, look at that shit. No, it's not. I'm gonna be done.
No, I got it right here. Welcome back into the SkyZhone HD Game of the Week. Your Ashe County Huskies have traveled to Moravian Falls, North Carolina to take on the Wilkes Central Eagles with 2:09 left until the half. Your scores: Wilkes Central 21, Ashe County 14. So here we go, back to action here. Wilkes Central does have the football. 1st and 10 from their own 30-yard line. McGill is in the gun. He takes the snap. He throws it out here quick, which we've seen a lot in the football is dropped, so that is incomplete. Pretty good job there by
For number 4.
Andrew Peterson once again.
Yeah, great job blocking right there by their receiver on Andrew. They know that he's a weapon right there, and they're doing a good job keeping hands on him.
Yeah, he done a good job getting in there a little bit, but here we go. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Of course, that incomplete pass stopped the clock. McGill is in the gun for the Eagles. He takes the snap, little draw play, hands it off, and the Huskies are right there.
Great job by the defense right there. I'm trying to look at numbers getting up, but I do see Lucas Spencer in there too, number 22.
Look like they're saying number 22, Lucas Spencer, and Trent Trivet. It's going to be 3rd and 10 right here. Of course, clock running. And the big stop right here. If you get a stop right here, you're probably going to call a timeout. The Huskies would like to get the ball back and try to put some points on the board before the half. Wilkes Central up to the line here. They're in the gun. McGill takes the snap. He's looking to throw. And we got a little pressure here. Let's get him to the ground. McGill is slippery. He gets loose. Andrew Peterson, he misses. And here goes McGill. He done a very good job. We had him wrapped up in the backfield.
Yes, sir. Good job right there. Manny Alvaro had him in the backfield. Just he slipped through. That kid's slippery. Now, he's an athlete, and you got to go to the ground with that kid.
All right, here's your coaching decision. You got 4th and about 4 from your own 38-yard line. What do you do, Coach? 4th and short. Looks like the Eagles, well, they do the little shift into the punt, but they're going to keep their offense out here.
Minute left right here, Mark. I believe I'm going to go for it. I don't know.
Well, that's one of those, if, you know. It does look like the Eagles are going to go for it here. So let's see if they do go for it. 4th and 3 from their own 38-yard line. They're going to get a delay of game here, looks like to me. So the Eagles get a delay of game, so that might change your thinking.
Absolutely. Now I believe they'll punt. That changes with my decision. I would punt the ball now.
I mean, I would too. You got 2 young football teams out here. We'll see what they do, though. It looked like they were signaling a play in here, and now we got. They've had problems with this clock operator tonight, and looks like they're going to put a little time on the clock here. Because if you had a delay, there's a minute 13. Yeah, if you had a delay, the clock don't start.
It should be 1:11.
Yeah, it should be 1:11.
Yeah. So while the officials here are trying to get the time right with a minute, should be 11 on the clock until the half. And we talked about it during the time out there. This last 6 minutes of this half has just been, oh my goodness.
Yeah, now we got.
So now it's back on. Now it looked like the clock had went out. Now that everything's set, let's see if we can get back to action here. It is 4th and 8 for Wilkes Central from their own 38-yard line. They are in shotgun formation right now. Let's see, do back in the punt formation. And I'm like you, I thought, he looks like he's going to fake it. He gets out there, and we got him to the ground. That's a big play. Like you say, if you make it, it's great. I don't know here. Let's see. Huskies got 2 timeouts here. Minute 04 left. Let's see if they can get the points. I'll take advantage of that.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not sure that was a great decision right there. That Andrew Peterson, again, coming up right there. Shoestring slows that kid down. Hey, a minute. We moved the ball a few minutes ago, I think, 30-some yards, so we can do this.
We're quick scoring, so we'll see what happens, see if they can take advantage here of turnover. So Huskies with the football. 1st and 10, 35-yard line. Thompson in the gun. Waiting on the snap here. He gets the snap. It's a good snap. He steps up. He's going to take off and run. Great job by Thompson. Good job. He gets about 15 yards right there. We're going to stop the clock for a first down.
Great job, Wesley Thompson, again, pulling that ball down right there, getting a first down. I'm seeing some things right here I'm liking to see, Mark.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they don't account for him. Great job by Thompson. 1st and 10 from the 21-yard line now. The clock running. Snaps high. He gets it out to Peterson. Peterson breaks a few tackles, just can't get there. The Huskies probably going to they're going to use a timeout right here. So see what we can come up with here. We got a chance here to maybe get some points on the board. Timeout, Ashe County, with 38.2 seconds left into the half.
Well, we talked about it before. It's a game of seconds, and right there, again, I'm not trying to beat a dead dog to death right there. That snap. Having to bring that snap down is a difference in the blocks in front of Matthew right there. So we just got to work on that.
For the most part, the snaps have been a little high. He's done a good job snapping. That's a tough job, and then you got to block somebody. But yes, if the snap's off, it messes the timing up, receivers and everybody. But let's see here if the Huskies can come up with a big score here right before the half, and we'll go back a little bit. And we can disagree, but I don't know that Wilkes Central, of course, went for a 4th down there in their own territory and give the Huskies a golden opportunity here. So here we are getting ready to go back to action here. We've got
Where's that trip set?
We've got 2nd and 8 in the trip set here. Thompson in the gun. He takes the football. He throws the out to Pennington, and Pennington's going to get in for a touchdown here. Nice throw and catch from Thompson to Pennington. Thompson's having a whale of a first half right here.
I'm telling you, man, I just sitting right here watching the QB and watching him settle in I can't say enough right now so far this part of the game. And the energy, when that quarterback brings that ball down, Mark, and he runs and he shows that he's going to make a sacrifice for his team, his players are going to do the same thing. Great.
Oh, yeah, great job there. Here we go. Alvarez again for the big extra point. We talk about it. Look and see if he can tie it up here. I'm sorry, that's Manuel Alvera. Cesar Martinez is in for the hold. And the snap is good. The kick is up, and it's blocked a little bit there. So the kick is no good, but that's still a big score there for the Huskies.
Big score right there. A whole different ball game going into the second half right here. A lot more energy for the Huskies to take this into the locker room right here and make a few adjustments.
And that was Smith with the block there. Let's take a look at that touchdown pass from Wesley Thompson to Canyon Pennington on our Greens Excavating instant replay. Okay, your Ashe County Ford drive summary. It took the Huskies 34 seconds to go 34 yards in 3 plays, 19-yard touchdown pass from Wesley Thompson to Canyon Pennington. The kick by Manny was no good, so with 30.8 seconds left until the half, that brings your score Wilkes Central 21, your Ashe County Huskies 20.
That's impressive.
Yeah, very big, like you said, that was impressive. Very good job there by the Huskies, what I think. Taking advantage of whatever. I'm not going to call it a coaching mistake but anyway, taking advantage of getting a 4-down stop right there. But I'm going to tell you, 38 seconds left. You better cover a kick, and you better not let them get behind you right here.
That's right. That's key important right here. These guys don't worry about getting down the field as fast as they are to break down in front of that football and keep him out of the end zone.
He gets the kick up. Looks like they're going to get an offside penalty here called against the Huskies.
Yeah, there we are. We're getting a little bit of a hurry to get down the field.
I tell you what, though, these officials didn't throw many flags in the first quarter, but they've made up for it here in the second quarter.
Yeah, that's right. I don't know if they're just trying to make that clock look better or something. I don't know. That thing sure seems like it's taking forever.
Yeah, this second quarter has been a long quarter of football. So that's going to back the Huskies up 5 yards. That gives them 5 yards closer and end up with pretty good field position. And I believe the Wilkes Central does have one timeout left. So Alvarez here is teeing it back up here. 30 seconds before the half. Wilkes Central does have a 1-point lead over Ashe County. The kick is a sky kick. It's up, and a fair catch is called. So Wilkes Central will have decent field position. In 29.5 here.
Feels like 29.5 in hours right now. But, started to look like there was going to do a squib kick and maybe take a chance right there. But 29 seconds, we just saw what happened right there. We got to hold the line right here, Mark.
Oh, yeah, you got to be smart.
30 seconds remaining.
You got to be really smart here. Wilkes Central from their own 39-yard line. 29 seconds left before the half. It's first down. McGill is in the gun. He takes the snap. Looks like he hands it to Bynum. We're right there in the backfield for about a five-yard loss, and that is Mr. Bryant Blevins once again. So it looks like Wilkes Central may just let the clock run here. It looks like the offense coordinator has taken the headset off, and he's telling them to stay in the huddle. So as the half winds down here, we're going to go to the half with Wilkes Central 21, Ashe County 20. Good first half here. Look forward to a great second half. We'll be back for the second half of the SkyZone HD Game of the Week.
When it comes to insuring your home, business, automobiles, and property, you want an agency you can depend on. Miller Insurance has been serving this region for more than 60 years and are proud to now represent Everett Cash Mutual, which specializes in insuring farm property, equipment, livestock, and more. Before you renew your insurance policies, give us a call at 336-246-7151 or come see us in downtown West Jefferson. Miller Insurance is proud to be your hometown insurance agency that supports our hometown teams.
Ashe County Ford in downtown West Jefferson wants to be your first and only choice for all your automotive needs. They offer a lifetime warranty on most of the vehicles they sell. They offer the best prices on new Fords and pre-owned vehicles. Service, parts, or body shop repairs. And locally owned and operated with the friendliest and best staff, they are your answer for anything automotive you need. The High Country's Ford dealer since 1919. Ashe County Ford. You make the drive, we'll make the deal.
Welcome in to the second half of tonight's SkyZone HD Channel 1 Game of the Week between your Ashe County Huskies and Wilkes Central Eagles. The score at the half is Wilkes Central 21, Ashe County 20. Of course, we've had a big rain delay here starting back at 11 o'clock. This is Mark Cudler going to bring you the second half here, and Wilkes Central has got the football ready to tee it up. So let's see how the first half goes. With a very entertaining, see how the second half goes. Had a very entertaining first half. Kick is back, and Huskies got, looks like Andrew Peterson on the return. He's got a hole here. He is up the sidelines. He's across to the 40. He's drug out of bounds at the Wilkes Central 39-yard line. Great return there by, it looked to be Andrew Peterson on the return. So the Huskies will have the football here to start the second half. And as I said, this is Mark Cudler here. We had a long delay. We do have a flag on the play. So we will go back. It does look like it's going to be something against the Huskies here. So that is going to negate a very good turn by Andrew Peterson right there. And he had a well of a first half just to mention a few things here in the first half is very entertaining. The young quarterback, Wesley Thompson, fit right in, had a great first half. Also with the Peterson brothers, Matthew and Andrew both. And need to mention the Blevins.
To about the 20.
Bryant Blevins, and I'm sorry there. Couldn't think of the young man's first name. He had a well of a half on the defensive side of the ball for sure. Also, so that it was a 15-yard penalty blocking the back against the Huskies there. It's going to move them back into their own territory. Looks like they're going to start out here at about the 27-yard line. So Thompson is in the gun with two backs. He hands the ball off to Matthew Peterson. He's got a big hole, dances around, rushes up. He picks up about 5 yards on that carry after he's run out of bounds here. So good play to open the second half here.
Matthew Peterson.
It was a nice, we'll call it 6-yard pickup there.
Gain of 5 on the play, 2nd and 5.
So here the Huskies are back up. Looks like they've come out here in the two-back set. It is drizzling rain a little bit. Of course, we had a bunch of lightning in the area. So that's why we had to lay. Thompson does get the gun, snap out of the gun. He throws it, and it's a little low, incomplete. Intended for number 7 there, which is
Wesley Thompson's pass
Kenyon Pennington.
falls incomplete.
So now it brings up 3rd, and we'll call it 6 yards here for the Huskies. Big 3rd down play here to start the second half.
Ball spotted at
Looks like several of the fans did stick around. We start back here at 11 o'clock at night. Going to be a late night getting back. The Huskies are in their 2x2 set. Thompson in the gun. He gets the snap. It's high. He does handle it. Throws it out to Matthew Peterson, and they're going to have him bottled up. He breaks a few tackles. Great effort there. I thought they had him bottled up. He's going to miss it by about 2 yards here, I think, but a nice effort there. So that's going to bring up 4th and 2. Huskies going to bring out the punt unit. Of course, Wilkes Central will return a punt here. The Huskies are forced to punt, so Wilkes Central is probably something they worked on in the second half because we threw that little swing pass or hot route out to Matthew, and he'd done good with it, and they were ready for it this time. So the Huskies are in punt formation with Manny Alvarez back to punt for the Huskies. Good snap. It is a pretty decent kick. It's back. Number 3 for Wilkes Central is going up the sidelines, and he may go. Well, he's got a great block. He's gone. Nobody's going to catch him here, and that is going to be a Wilkes Central touchdown. Terry Hayes has ran it in, and I did not get the yard line. I think it's about 70-yard touchdown run for Wilkes Central. So after the stop, Wilkes Central comes in and gets a special team score, and that's big. Special teams are usually pretty big in your first couple games of the year. So Huskies looked like they got caught inside there, and he got outside, and he got a great block. I didn't pick up the number by one of his teammates out there, and he took it into the house. So those Eagles will set up for the extra point here. And snap's good. The kick is up, and it is good. So with here in the second half, start of the second half here, the Wilkes Central Eagles return a punt. So with 11:09 left in the third quarter, that brings your score: Wilkes Central 28, Ashe County 20. So now we need to see if this offense can come back out and get a answer here. So as they get ready to kick it up, and I am impressed with how many Ashe County fans did stick around after what was about a 2-hour delay here Of course, we'll try to get to the Miller Insurance scoreboard here in a while, or check some things. Of course, we do not have that stuff out right now because we are right out in the elements with the players. So the Huskies will get ready to receive a kickoff here after the Eagles take an 8-point lead here in the third quarter. See if this Husky offense can get going, which was very efficient and had a good first half. So I'm sure there were some adjustments made by both teams at halftime. So the Eagles have it teed up. They had another little short squib kick in. Oh, it goes out of bounds here. I'm sure the Huskies will take it where it went. It goes out of bounds at about the Ashe County's 47-yard line. I thought they was about to end up with an intentional, unintentional, whatever you want to call it, onside kick, but it will be Huskies ball at the 49-yard line of Ashe County. Thompson will come back out and see if this can take this team on a scoring drive here. I think just to talk about the first half there a little bit, I think the coaching staff with this young, inexperienced team, like we talked about, it has got to be very pleased. So it is legal procedure against Wilkes Central. I don't know why they marked that off, but they did. So that's going to actually give Ashe the 49-yard line in Wilkes Central territory, 1st and 10. Thompson takes the snap. He hands it to Matthew Peterson. He's got a hole. He bounces it to the outside. He's got 10, picks up about 12 yards there, so does get a first down for the Huskies.
Matthew Peterson, the ball carrier. Inside Wilkes.
He did get out of bounds. Let's see if they wind the clock. Or I think he got out of bounds. Yeah, they're going to wind the clock. They may speed it up a little bit here because of the time and the delay and everything, but Huskies in their one-back set. Thompson, of course, in the gun. Got 3 receivers to the top. Looking, he gets the snap. Looking to throw down the middle, and it is behind him. That ball should have probably been picked off there. I tell you what, Mr. Thompson in his debut has not had many. That was just an off throw. Hey, he's a 15-year-old kid. Off throw right there a little bit behind the receiver and falls incomplete. So now we got 2nd and let's call it 10. Thompson gets the snap, looking to throw. Throws a bullet to Cesar Martinez, I believe, and that is a nice completion over the middle for a 15-yard and a first down. So the Huskies continue to move the ball. They've got it up to the Wilkes Central 29-yard line. The Huskies are in their traditional 2x2 set. Thompson takes a snap, another high snap. He does a good job fielding it, and he throws it deep, and he hits. No, Andrew Shepard drops a touchdown pass, and you will not see that happen often. A good throw by Thompson there, just one of those ones you drop, so that's going to bring up 2nd and 10 here.
On the coverage.
Huskies back ready to in formation here. 2x2 set. Single back. Thompson takes the snap. He gets it. Getting a little pressure. And he's going to take a sack right here. Smith, I believe it's Smith there, finally got in there. They've done a good job on that kid tonight. He is a big young man. 6'4", I think they list him 6'4", 265. So now the Huskies are way back, 3rd and we'll call it 20 from their own 38 or from Wilkes Central 38-yard line. Thompson does take a snap here. He's getting a little pressure. He throws it across the middle, and it's just a little high right there. So that one falls incomplete by Thompson. So that's going to bring 4th and about 20. I believe the Huskies will punt here. Yes, they are. The Huskies are getting in punt formation. And
4th and long.
Wilkes Central will have 2 back. It looks like number 4, Malachi Rucker, and number 8, Julius Martin. Alvarez to punt. And he gets a short kick up, and it is out of bounds. Probably did not want to punt it back there again after what happened last time on the punt return. So Wilkes Central's going to get the ball on the 20-yard line
Actually, the ball's going to be spotted at the 29.
to start their first drive of the second half. So let's see if this Husky defense can get a stop here, which played, as we mentioned, played very well. Got some kids in there that's done a great job today. Young kids we talked about, of course. Wilkes Central is in the same boat. Not many JV games played last year, and this team is not played a lot of football. So Wilkes Central is back in the gun with one back set, and of course looks like Martin's in at quarterback now. He's going to move Bynum to the other side here. He takes the snap, and the Huskies are in there, but he breaks out of there somehow, and he's going to pick up a big gain here. Looks like he gets about 15 yards before he is run out of bounds by Andrew Peterson and also Trent Trivet in there. Running him out of bounds. They had him bottled up in the backfield, and somehow he escaped out of there. So that's a Wilkes Central first down.
A Realty One Group first down.
The Huskies trying to get set here, getting set a little late, but now they're ready to go, and Wilkes Central's up to the line ready to roll. He takes the snap, he hands it to Bynum, and Bynum is up the left side there, and he's going to chug and fight for about 7 yards. Nice pickup. We do have a flag on the play, so let's hold the phones here, as they say.
Number 11, Drew Rowland.
Looks like we've got a hold against Wilkes Central, so there's a break for the Huskies. Going to bring that 7-yard gain back.
Gain of 7 on the play, 2nd and 3. We do have a
And they
penalty
will
flag on the field.
back it up, so that's going to bring first down
Holding against the Eagles.
in about 15 here, so that gets the
It will remain
Wilkes Central behind the chains on first down, so the Huskies got to pick up a break here. They need to take advantage of it. Of course, Wilkes Central, typically as they do, looking to the sidelines for the play. Now they'll switch around and get set here. Take the snap. They hand it to Bynum. He's coming right at us this time, and the Huskies do a much better job on this play. They stop him maybe for a yard gain, and that's all. Much better job. Looked like Andrew Shepard in there, and maybe Trent Trivet once again. Or I'm sorry, Andrew Peterson. I don't have a 76 on my roster for Ashe County, but he was in on that play too. It is early in the season. And Wilkes Central nursing an 8-point lead here is, of course, we watched them do it in the first half. They are using pretty much all the play clock to shorten the game. Don't want that high-powered Ashe offense on the field. Take the snap. He's looking to throw. He's getting some pressure. He gets away. He throws it away. So good job there by, looked like Brenniger bringing a little pressure. Made him get out of pocket. So now we have a flag. I'm going to call that intentional grounding. Yes, sir. I think that's good because he just flat threw it and away out of bounds to nobody, and you cannot do that in high school football. There is no pocket or anything like that. So it's and that's going to be a loss of down. That's going to be a big penalty. That's from the spot of where he threw the flag. So it's going to be a 5-yard penalty, I believe, from there. They are marking all 5. Here comes the official call. Intentional grounding, yes, sir. Loss of down, so that's going to bring up 3rd and shoe. It is a long ways here for the Eagles to get a first down, but you've got to watch the big play. They're capable. So they're in their normal set here. They take the snap, they hand it to bottom and just run them. And there again, number 76 is in on the stop, and also Brenniger once again in on the stop, and it's about a 5-yard loss. So that's going to bring up 4th down. You got the Eagles backed all the way up to the 15-yard line, their own 15-yard line, and they're in punt formation here. So big stop by the Husky defense here. A lot of confusion looks like here by Wilkes Central, but now they're set. They usually shift into punt formation, and they do. The punt is away. It's a fairly good kick, and we'll let it bounce, and we're going to end up with good field position here. We're going to start on the Wilkes Central 48-yard line. It's going to be the third possession of the half. They have moved the football a little bit in this sort of had a few drops and missed time plays. We'll contribute that to a young, inexperienced football team. So we got 1st and 10. Thompson bringing the Huskies out to see if we can drive and get a score here. So we're in our trip set. Got one back. Thompson waiting on the snap. He takes the snap. He hands it to Matthew up the middle, and he's going to pick up maybe a yard right there. So, and Matthew Peterson's been a workhorse tonight. Of course, we sort of featured him to begin with because he's got as many snaps on this football team at the varsity level as anybody. So here we go. 1st and 9. 2nd and 9, excuse me. Thompson does take the snap. He's looking to throw. He's going deep to Andrew Peterson, and I tell you, that ball looked like it could have been caught too, but anyway, it falls incomplete. So that brings up another big 3rd and 9 play here. The Huskies just cannot rattle or reel off 2 or 3 good plays in a row here to start the second half. But it's 3rd and 9. See if we can pick up a big first down here. Thompson gets the snap. He's getting a little pressure. He dumps it out, and it is incomplete. He tried to dump it off to Matthew Peterson there, but I tell you, they brought the house right there, and they got to him, and he almost got it off. But so decision time here. No, we're going to have a hold against the defense. They've called that twice tonight. I guess they're holding an eligible receiver. So we're going to have a penalty right here for holding. I'm going to assume that's 10 yards on the defense, so that's going to give the Huskies a first down here. That's a big mistake by Wilkes Central to keep this drive alive. That does give the Huskies a first down.
That moves the ball down to about the 37-yard line. Results on an Ashe County first down.
Thompson in the gun, bad snap. He does handle it once again, and he tries to flick it out to, it looks like, let's see, I believe that is Matthew Peterson again, and he was running without the football. He just turned his head upfield too quick, but these snaps are sort of throwing the timing off here a little bit. Thompson's doing a great job, shows you his athletic ability to handle some snaps here. Maybe he'll get back in the groove. So we're 2nd and 10. Now we have another flag here. We got looks like a sideline warning here on the Wilkes Central coaches. Got to keep that belt clean. They must have got up there too close. 2nd and 10. Thompson in the gun. Takes the snap. Gets a little pressure, gets away a little bit, and he's going to be brought down. Probably got back to the line of scrimmage. So that's going to bring up 3rd and 10.
Down by number 77, Kamen Smith.
So 3rd and 10 here. About halfway through the third quarter. Huskies do have the football on the Wilkes Central. We'll call it 37-yard line. Thompson is in the gun. Got trips up top. Single back. Snaps back there. Thompson turns it loose, and it is incomplete.
Thompson's pass intended for number 28.
So that brings up 4th and 10 for the Huskies. I believe it'll bring up another punting situation here. No, it looks like they're going to leave the offense on the field here from the 37-yard line. Sort of no man's land here. See if Thompson can pick up, or the Huskies can pick up a first down here on 4th and 10. Looking for the snap. He gets the snap. It's a good snap. He's got time. He throws it, and the ball is almost picked off. So that will turn the ball over on downs back to Wilkes Central. So this Husky defense is going to have to come out and see if they can get one more stop here, which they've played a well of a football game so far here. In the 3rd quarter, there's only been one score. Wilkes Central returned a punt. So here, that's your score is Wilkes Central 28, Ashe County 21. We'll try to get to the Miller Insurance scoreboard sometime here. Most of the games around the area are over. Wilkes Central here will start from their own 37-yard line. 1st and 10 to get the handoff is to Valparaiso, and he is dropped for about a 5-yard loss. No, we'll call it a 7-8-yard loss here. Great job by that Husky defense. So now it is 2nd, and we'll call it 17. And again, Wilkes Central here waiting on the play from the sideline, using all the clock they can. The Huskies here are lined up. Wilkes Central in the gun. He's looking to throw. He throws it out here in the flats real quick to number 2. He changes sides of the field, which that's Martin, and he is going to be bottled up maybe for a 2-yard loss. He decided to take the ball back across the field. Looked like he might have had a little blocking this way, but we'll take it here. Another great play here by that Husky defense, and that looked like that was Cesar Martinez on the tackle, and Trent Trivet was also in there, I believe. So that brings up a 3rd down and about 17, and both these offensive here in the second half has been a little sluggish. Give the defenses some credit here. So Wilkes Central is just now getting up to the line. Martin at quarterback takes the snap. He's just going to roll with it and try to get loose, but he is brought down by Emery Brenniger. He might have picked up about 7 yards right there, so that's going to bring up 4th and 11, we'll call it, from Wilkes Central's own 38-yard line. They do their punt formation a little funky here. I'm going to assume they're going to punt. They are in the gun to start with, and then most of the time they shift into it, and they do shift into their punt formation now. And the kick is away. Rutgers kick. It's low. Line drive rolling. We do not field it, which was going to end up being a really good punt. That's going to put the Huskies back down to their own 20-yard line, so they are 80 yards away from pay dirt here. So now let's see if this Husky offense can get something going here in the second half after just a really good first half. The long delays got some effect on, I guess, both these teams. And Thompson has got the trip set, single receiver to the over here down below, and he moves Peterson in the backfield. He's waiting on the snap. He takes the snap, looking to throw. He throws an out over there, and it is caught by Pennington, and Pennington is up the sidelines for a nice 17-yard gain, and I believe we're going to have a flag for a late hit on Wilkes Central. Looked like he took him down a little late out of bounds there.
Thompson's pass complete.
So we may get a tack on here. We will see what the call is.
Number 1.
They're bringing it back here to the spot. Does look like it's a dead ball, personal foul against the Eagles. So the Huskies will have turn a 20-yard gain into 15 more here. It's going to give them, going to put the ball on the Wilkes Central side of the field. Going to bring it all the way up to the 40, we'll call it the 46-yard line here. The Wilkes Central 46-yard line. So that is 1st and 10 for the Huskies on the move here. We have our traditional 2x2 set, one back in the backfield. Thompson in the gun. He takes the snap. He's looking to throw down the middle, and he gets it to number 11 there, Drew Rowland, with a nice catch, and that's another 12-yard gain there.
Completed.
So 2 back-to-back big plays here by the Huskies. Get them down on the 35-yard line of Wilkes Central. 1st and 10 once again.
1st and 10, Ashe County at the Wilkes Central 35.
Thompson is in the gun, of course. He takes the snaps. He's getting a little pressure, and he's going to go down. That's about a 6-yard loss there, and that is Smith once again. So that's going to bring up, that's actually a little more than that. That's about a 10-yard loss. So that's going to bring up 2nd, and we will call it 22. So after 2 good plays, a little breakdown there. We got Thompson in the gun, 2x2 set. Takes the snap. Looking to throw once again. He's going deep for Peterson, and he's got him out there, and Peterson is in for a touchdown. And that looked to be about a 35-yard touchdown there from Wesley Thompson to Andrew Peterson. And Peterson, again, is another guy that's had a big offensive night here tonight. So now the Huskies will, I'll assume, go for 2 here to try to tie this thing up. Thompson is back. He's in the gun. Big 2-point conversion here. Send the man in motion, take the snap, fake the jet sweep, looking to throw. He's getting a little pressure. He throws it in the back of the end zone, and it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion is no good.
And with 1:48 left in the 3rd quarter.
So now,
the score, Wilkes Central 28,
with
Ashe County 26.
Let's take a look at that Thompson touchdown pass to Andrew Peterson on our green excavating instant replay. Your Ashe County Ford drive summary. The Huskies, it took the Huskies 4 plays. They went 80 yards, ending in a 35-yard touchdown pass from Wesley Thompson to Andrew Peterson. So, with 1:30 left in the 3rd quarter, that brings your score. Wilkes Central Eagles 28, your Ashe County Huskies 26. So let's take it while we got a minute here. Your Miller Insurance scoreboard. Like I say, we had a big delay. Huskies getting ready to kick off. I do know one final on your Miller Insurance scoreboard, and I will get some more. Watauga beats TC Roberson 33-0 tonight. Alvarez is ready to kick it off. He kicks it deep, and it looks like had a little trouble with the hold there. Number 4, Rucker on the return. He's up the field to about the 30, and they finally get him corralled. I do see a flag on the play here. Way in front of the play, we'll see what the flag is. Hold the phones.
There is a penalty flag on the field.
Can't really tell who they're talking to right now. Looks like they're pointing at Wilkes Central. We'll see what the call is here. Holding against the Eagles, so that's going to negate a pretty good kickoff return. It's going to back the Eagles back up. They're going to start with the football. Once they get it marked off, we'll let you know here.
That's a 10-yard penalty.
Looks like that Wilkes Central will start 1st and 10 from their own 28-yard line.
Inside the 25 to about the 23.
So the Huskies did score here is your score. Wilkes Central 28, Ashe County 26. Wilkes Central with the football. 1st and 10 from their own 28-yard line. About a minute here left in the third quarter. And it does look like that Martin is your quarterback. He gives it to Bynum once again, and he might have picked up 2 yards there. That whole front four looks like 56 in there. Making the stop with a lot of help from his buddies, and, of course, that's Dylan Borders. Trent Trivett's also in there once again. Husky defense has really played well tonight. So that brings up 2nd and 7 for the Eagles. Looking for the play. They do the old Appalachian thing. They get up to the line like they're going to run something, then they look to the sidelines. So here we go, 1st and 7. He takes the snap. He hands it once again to Bynum up the middle. Bynum breaks through, and he fights for maybe 4 or 5 yards there. So it's going to bring up 3rd and about 3.
Once again on the carry, up over the 30 to about the 31. Number 56, Dylan Borders, credited with the stop.
So now Wilkes Central looking for the play once again. The Huskies trying to get set here, shifting around on defense. And waiting on the play call. He gets it, and now he looks like he's getting ready to take the snap. He takes the snap, hands it to Bynum once again. He's up the left side, and a great job by the Husky defense right there. Looked like he was going to get enough for the first down, and I can't tell who got in there. I believe that is number 22, Lucas Spencer. I know was in there, and there's a few more, so they stop him short. They give him back to the line of scrimmage, and they might give him a yard. It's 4th and going to be 4th and a long one. And that is the end of the third quarter here at Moravian Falls, Wilkes Central High School. So we'll take a break with them. We'll be right back to your SkyZone HD Channel 1 Game of the Week.
When it comes to insuring your home, business, automobiles, and property, you want an agency you can depend on. Miller Insurance has been serving this region for more than 60 years and are proud to now represent Everett Cash Mutual, which specializes in insuring farm property, equipment, livestock, and more. Before you renew your insurance policies, give us a call at 336-246-7151 or come see us in downtown West Jefferson. Miller Insurance is proud to be your hometown insurance agency that supports our hometown teams.
Ashe County Ford in downtown West Jefferson wants to be your first and only choice for all your automotive needs. They offer a lifetime warranty on most of the vehicles they sell. They offer the best prices on new Fords and pre-owned vehicles, service, parts, or body shop repairs. And locally owned and operated with the friendliest and best staff, they are your answer for anything automotive you need. The High Country's Ford dealer since 1919. Ashe County Ford. You make the drive, we'll make the deal.
Welcome back into the fourth quarter of the SkyZhone HD Game of the Week here in Moravian Falls. I'm Mark Hudler. Your score to start the fourth quarter will be Wilkes Central 28, Ashe County 26. Wilkes Central does have the football with 4th and 3 coming. While we got a minute here, I will go back to the Miller Insurance scoreboard. Of course, here in Moravian Falls, Wilkes Central 28, Ashe County 26. Final, Watauga beat TC Robeson 33-0. Wilkes Central will punt. We'll get back to that in a minute. He fakes the punt, and he is going to get the first down. Takes off running, fakes the punt, and gets the first down, and I bet that was talked about during the half there. We're 3rd and 4, not bad field position, so that's a big first down for Wilkes Central right there. Keep the drive alive, and the bigger thing, they keep the clock going and that Husky offense off the field here. So now they're up to the Husky 40-yard line, 1st and 10. And one more score from the Miller Insurance scoreboards. Future Husky opponent, Mount Airy defeats Surrey Central, North Surrey, 42-0. That's a surprising score for me. So back to the game here, 1st and 10. Wilkes Central just faked a punt and picked up a big first down. Now they're a little confusing. Wilkes Central's going to call a timeout here. So we will once again take a timeout with them. So this is Mark Hudler. We'll be back to the SkyZone HD Game of the Week in a minute. Okay, welcome back to the SkyZone HD Game of the Week. Teams are coming back on the field after the Wilkes Central timeout. Here, start early in the fourth quarter. One more score to mention that I did see is Alexander Central defeats Hickory tonight, 21-7. That's a future Ashe County opponent. Alexander Central is. So 1st and 10, Wilkes Central after the timeout here. Got some motion. Takes a handoff. Hands it to number 2 on the jet sweep. And he tries to get around the end, but the Husky defense is there. And that looks like this time it was 59.
On the carry, no gain on the play.
Bryant Blevins once again. And also Trent Trivet, I believe, was in on that stop again. And maybe Manny Overa. 2nd and 10. Wilkes Central with the football, trying to drive here. The officials are trying to get the people to run the clock here. Now they must have got it going. So takes a snap. He hands it to Hayes, and Hayes is looking to get a little room around the side. He finally breaks free, and he is down the sidelines for about a 30-yard gain before he is brought down there by Trent Trivet. He went a long ways from his linebacker position, and also in on the stop was Josh Poe. That's a Wilkes Central first down. The Huskies need a stop here in the worst of ways. They have moved the football down to the Ashe County 37-yard line. There's a flag on the play at the snap. Bynum is up and running, and I tell you, that's a good hard run for about 8 yards. Let's see what the flag is.
Villapando, A.J. Villapando on the run. Flag on the field.
See what the preliminary signal here is. Looks like it will be. It looks like it's illegal substitution against Ashe County.
Illegal substitution against the Huskies.
The Wilkes Central has decided to decline the penalty. So that's going to bring up second and short.
The Eagles take the play.
I don't understand that call. If it's illegal substitution, you were supposed to kill that. But anyway. Okay, here we go. Second and call it 2 for Wilkes Central. Takes the snap, hands the Bynum once again. He makes a cut. He's up the middle, and he picks up about 5 yards, so that's good enough for a Wilkes Central first down.
Number 32, Aiden Bynum.
Wilkes Central here early in the fourth quarter is moving the football. They're down now to the Husky 17-yard line, moving quick here, trying to keep this Husky defense off. And again, they hand it to Bynum, same play. Got a hand on him in there. I can't tell who was, and then he slips down. Big stop right there. He might have picked up a yard.
Number 14, Andrew Peterson.
So that we're going. Well, they're saying he got back to the line of scrimmage, so we're going to call it 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Ashe defense trying to get set. Wilkes Central getting over the ball here. Gets the snap, hands it to Bynum once again. Going to try the other side. Trent Trivett misses him, a couple of missed tackles, and then finally Pennington brings him to the ground, not before he picks up about 9 yards.
Number 7, Kenyon Pennington on the tackle.
That was Pennington in on the stop, Canyon.
3rd and 3.
So it's 3rd and 3 now, so we got 7. Big play right here from the Huskies' 10-yard line. Handoff is up the middle, and he's going to be awful close to a first down right here. I don't know if he got it or not. They're signaling stop it here. Are they going to let him look at it?
Down to about the 8-yard
Looks like the official is going to look at it. Now he's going to put it on his foot here, and we're going to have a measurement. Official time on the field. As they bring the chains out here.
We have a timeout on
Tonight we are in Moravian Falls, North Carolina, home of the Wilkes Central Eagles for the opening game of the 2021 football season. So it's either going to be 4th down or 1st down here. I'm going to call it about an inch short. So it is 4th down, 4th in inches. You would assume that the Wilkes Central team would go for it right here from, looks like what would be about the Huskies, we'll call it their 9-yard line. The officials are working here to get the ball set, and we'll get back to action. Coming up, a huge 4th down play here for this Husky defense. Wilkes Central is up and ready. We will get back to play here after the measurement as soon as they get the chains set. The chains are set. And we have marked it ready for play, and the clock is rolling. Wilkes Central in the shotgun, of course. Takes a snap. He hands it to Bynum up the middle, and Bynum is going to be stopped short, I think, but he might have got it on second effort. But I believe this Husky defense is stood strong right here. And there was a number of them in there, 55, which is Emery Brenniger, Dylan Borders, just can't say enough. And they hold right here, so it will big play for Husky defense. Holds 4th in inches from their own 9-yard line. They're going to take the ball over on downs as Thompson brings this Husky offense back on the field, with the score being Wilkes Central 28, Ashe County 26 here in the 4th quarter. Thompson's got 2x2 set in the gun. Takes the snap. He's looking to throw. He's going deep. And that ball falls incomplete.
For number 14, Andrew Peterson, falls incomplete.
So that brings up 2nd and 10. Nothing else this Husky needs to get this. Husky offense needs to get this ball away from the goal line a little bit. If they can. Don't want to punt from your own end zone. But they really need to score, but we need to move the football. Keep that defense rested just a little bit. Thompson in the gun. Takes the snap. He is getting a little pressure. He rolls out. He's up the sidelines. He might pick up 5 yards right there. That's a good play by Thompson. Can't force the football here. The football is valuable. So that's going to bring up about third and 5, 6. We'll call it 6.
Third and a long 5.
Thompson in the gun, single back, Peterson. Looking to throw, getting pressure once again, and that ball should have been picked off. That's one he would like to have back. He threw that one up for grabs, but it does fall incomplete. So, 4th and 6 here. The Huskies are in another punt situation. It's turned into a defensive battle here. So Husky offense in the first half had some rhythm, and they just can't seem to put the rhythm together. And then string a few plays together here. So, forced to punt. Manny Arvera on the punt once again for the Huskies. Good snap. Low line drive kick. It rolls. Wilkes Central decides not to field it. They're going to end up with pretty good field position anyway. We will call it the Ashe County 49-yard line. So here getting late in the fourth quarter.
Inside Ashe County territory at about the 49-yard line. And that's where the Eagles will set up 1st and 10.
Eagles here 1st and 10 from the 49-yard line of Ashe County. Here in the fourth quarter. With your score, Wilkes Central 28, Ashe County 26. Got motion. Going to hand it this time for the jet sweep. He dodges a guy in the backfield, and he is off. He is down to the 25-yard line of the Huskies, and it looks like that Trent Trivet here, we're going to have a penalty for a horse collar tackle. Let's see what happens right here.
Tackle by number 17, Trent Trivet.
It is personal foul, horse collar, so it's going to tack on 15. Wilkes Central is going to be in really good field position here, and this Husky defense has been on the field a lot in the second half. So they will tack it off from the end of the run here, so that's going to take the ball down, I believe, till about the 15-yard line. We'll call it the 16. So it's going to be first down, Wilkes Central from Ashe County's. He can't decide where he wants to set it down at. Okay, there we go. We're going to set it down at about the 8-yard line here. So Wilkes Central 1st and 10 from the Ashe County 8-yard line, looking to get a little insurance here. Huskies looking for another goal line stance. And it's up the middle, and he might have picked up a yard there. So another good job by this Husky defense.
A.J. Villapondo on the carry.
And that was Villapondo for Wilkes Central on the carry.
Brought down by number 59, Bryant Blevins.
Once again, Bryant Blevins in on the stop. And number 6, McGill in. Quarterback, he's looking to take the snap. And we have a flag on the play.
Penalty flag of play.
So we're going to shut this one down. It's going to be a false start against Wilkes Central. There's a break for the Huskies.
Going to bring up 2nd and 14
2nd and 14 here.
at the 17-yard line.
They are on the Ashe County 17-yard line. McGill in the gun. He got man in motion again. A bad snap. He picks it up, and he's going to try to make something out of nothing, and he's going to get a little. He might have picked up 4 or 5 yards there. Good job by Josh Poe to run him out of bounds over there. So it's about 3rd and 11 here. They're all big downs right now, but Ashe County looking to get another stop here and see if they can go down and score. It's been a good football game, first game of the year. You've seen some, of course, inexperienced mistakes made and stuff like that, but that's to be expected. McGill in the gun. Hands it off looks like Bynum this time. He's up the middle, makes a cut, and he might pick up about 5 or 6 yards right there. That's still going to bring up 4th down. And we're going to call it a 7. Wilkes Central does have the football down to the Husky 11-yard line. And they are definitely taking their time, letting the clock run. And now they're getting ready to get their play in. Looks like that Valparaiso's in the backfield with McGill. Now they look again back to the sideline. Big play right here. 4th and 7, Wilkes Central from Ashe County's 11-yard line. They was trying to draw them off a little there. Now they're going to call a timeout here. So Wilkes Central will take a timeout. We'll see what happens here after the timeout. So, Wilkes Central has the football on Ashe County's 11-yard line, looking to try to put this game on ice. Your score here is Wilkes Central 28, Ashe County 26. Let's get, while we got a minute, we'll see if, and I don't know if there's anything new out there, but we'll see if we can check on the Miller Insurance scoreboard once again. Of course, as we've said, Watauga beat T.C. Roberson 33-0. Mount Airy beats North Surrey tonight 42-0. And also, A.C. Reynolds beats Hickory 21-7. So that is your Miller Insurance scoreboard. Now the teams are back ready on the play. See what Wilkes Central comes up with here on 4th and 7. They're looking to throw. We got a little pressure. He gets away. He's still not completely away. A whole lot of pressure, and now we have a flag on the play. Trent Trivett with a great tackle right there. So they do hold them from getting the first down, but let's see what the flag is. Looked like a pretty good tackle to me. I don't know. We got some discussion. Coach Hampton is not happy.
There's a penalty flag on the field.
We got a personal foul targeting against Ashe County. Don't know that I agree with that call. I'm going to assume it's got to be on Trivett, the ball carrier. Now we've got one more discussion here. Let's see.
Against the Huskies.
We'll stick here with them while they're trying to sort this out. It does look like I want to see. Would it be dead ball? He's got personal foul targeting against the Huskies. Oh, my goodness, and they have disqualified Mr. Trivett from the game. Wow.
The penalty results in an ejection.
That's bad. I don't agree with what they're doing here, because my understanding is the targeting's got to be flagrant, and I don't think there was nothing flagrant about the play for him to be disqualified.
The ejected player is number 17, Trent Trivett.
Of course, Coach Hampton is not happy at all. The officials did go over and try to explain it to him, but he didn't like their explanation, and I probably wouldn't have neither. So let's see what's that going to do here. It's going to bring up 4th And it looks to be about 5 yards, so it is 4th and 5. I don't know how that's not an automatic first down. But we'll take it. Here we got a stoppage of play here. It looks like Wilkes Central is going to use their third and final timeout here of the game, unless I missed one somewhere. So now that we have a timeout here, I believe we will take a break with them. We'll be right back to the SkyZone HD Game of the Week.
For the Eagles.
So welcome back into the SkyZone HD Channel 1 Game of the Week between your Ashe County Huskies and Wilkes Central Eagles. Opening game of the 2021 season. Your score here, Ashe County 26, Wilkes Central 28. Wilkes Central is up to the line after they're using their third and final timeout. 4th and 5 from the Husky 7-yard line. The Huskies looking for another stop, and they just absolutely blow this play up. Who is in there? It looks like Brent Blevins once again was the initial one there, and he had a lot of help from his buddies. So that's 2 times in a row here. The Huskies on the last 2 possessions has had 4th down stops inside their own 10-yard line. So great job by the Husky defense here. Now let's see if this Husky offense can come on the field and put a drive together here. So it's 1st and 10. The Huskies will start from their own 9-yard line here in the 4th quarter. Thompson in the gun. He takes the snap. He hands it off to Peterson. Peterson finds a big hole, and he's up the side for about a 12-yard gain here. So that will be 1st down for the Huskies. Again, your score 28-26. Wilkes Central.
1st and 10 Huskies. The ball started at the 21.
Huskies from their own 21-yard line. 1st and 10 after the nice gain by Matthew Peterson. Thompson in the gun. Takes the snap. Peterson again. He is bottled up in the backfield this time. Probably lost a yard right there. So we're going to call it 2nd and 11.
Matthew Peterson on the carry. Number 61, Benny Royal on the tackle.
Thompson in the gun. Looking for the snap. He gets the snap. Looking to throw. Throws it short to Martinez. Martinez darts up the middle. Going to pick up about 10 yards. So that's going to bring up 3rd, and we're going to call it a short one right here.
On the stop. 3rd and short.
So big 3rd and short play here. Thompson in the gun. Getting late here in the 4th quarter. Takes the snap, hands it to Peterson. Peterson up, he cuts, and he is dropped in the backfield for about a 1-yard loss there.
Matthew Peterson on the carry. Lost a couple yards. Gonna bring up 4th.
So that's going to bring up 4th and 3 here. Huskies from their own 30-yard line have to go for it here. No pump formation. This Wilkes Central crowd's getting rowdy here. Looking for a big stop. Takes the gun. He throws it out to, looks like Andrew Peterson. No, that is Colin Estes, I believe, and he does pick up the 1st down. Little screen pass out. Nice job by Estes to get up and get the 1st down. Nice play call there. Something I don't believe they've run that screen tonight. I could be wrong. But that is a nice 6-yard pickup for a first down here. 1st and 10, Huskies on the move from their own 38-yard line. Takes a snap, hands it once again to Peterson. Peterson's in the backfield. He breaks a tackle, and he fights for about 4 yards right there. Nice hard run once again for Peterson.
Brought down by number 35, Isaiah Buchanan.
2nd, and we're going to call it 6.
2nd down and 7.
Thompson looking for the play. Bringing in number 32 here. Ty Little has stepped into the backfield. Thompson waiting on the snap. He gets the snap. He's looking to throw. He's getting pressure. And he will go down for a big loss right there. And that is Smith once again. Camden Smith, the one we've talked about, the player to watch at the beginning of the game. We do have a timeout on the field here. Looks like Thompson is slow to get up. So we will see what is wrong with Thompson, but Mr. Smith here in the fourth quarter has made a couple of plays here. Big kid, they say he's getting some looks. He's 6'4", 265, and he's only a junior. So looks like Thompson may just be cramping up here a little. I do think, yeah, that is Thompson down, I'm pretty sure. So we will see if we can get him off here. And been a pretty good football game. He does get up, limping off a little bit, just had a cramp. So he's going to have to go to the sideline at least one play. So I guess we'll get to see Mr. Young Peters come in. Sophomore kid had a good JV game last night. Or that's what I'm assuming here is going to happen. So the Huskies will be 3rd and a long, we're going to call it 20. That's a big sack there by Smith for Wilkes Central. So we will see what the Huskies come up with here with your backup quarterback. And Thompson standing right there. I assume he will come back in next play. See if they're going to let him throw it here or hand it off. Peters looking for the snap. He takes it a little high. He catches it, and he's coming out slinging. And that ball is knocked away. So it falls incomplete. So the Huskies are going to have 4th down here.
For number
And
80, Colin Estes. Falls incomplete. Number 2, Carlos Reyes Martin on the coverage.
4th and 20 from your own
And long for the Huskies.
28-yard line punt. And they are in punt formation, trying to get another kid on the field here. So here we go. We've got enough now. Manny Rivera back to punt. The snap. He's holding it, and then he punts it. That was sort of weird. Wilkes Central calls a fair catch. They're going to have football with good field position, 45-yard line. Alvera with a good punt.
The Wilkes Central 45. And that's where the Eagles will start 1st and 10.
It's going to be 1st and 10 Eagles from Wilkes Central 45-yard line. Been a good football game down here tonight. They've been a few mistakes and stuff, but it's early in the first game of the year, and both teams have played well. McGill in the gun, 2-back set. I would assume that Wilkes Central will try to pound and ground here, and they hand it off the first time, and he's going to bounce it a little. Hanging on for dear life there is, they get him down after a 4-yard gain, and Ashe County will take one of their first timeouts here. It's getting late.
Gain of about 4 on the play. Number 59.
Got to try to get that football back and see if the Huskies can score.
Timeout on the field, Ashe County.
Ashe County here late. Wilkes Central with the lead, 28-26. As I said, first game for both seasons. It's a little unusual playing Wilkes Central first game of the year, but of course, as most people know, this is now a non-conference game. Big rival, big conference rival is still a rival. Of course, back in the day, they've played some pretty good football games and basketball games through the years. But, of course, with Ashe moving up to 3A and Wilkes Central staying 2A, Ashe will, as everybody knows, be in a new league this year. So, Wilkes Central, after the timeouts, back on the field. 2nd and 7 here. The Eagles are looking to ground this clock out. In the gun, 2-back set. He hands it off once again, and we miss a tackle for 5-yard loss in the backfield. And he's going to end up getting 2 or 3 yards there. I can't see who missed that, but they timed the blitz perfectly, and we just could not get the running back to the ground there. So that's going to bring up 3rd and 3.
At about the 46. 40, let's call it the 47. It's going to be 3rd and 2.
So it's going to bring up 3rd and 2. She's electing to save their timeouts right here. See if they can get a stop right here on 3rd down. He's looking to throw. He's rolling out. He does complete the pass. And we fall down, and he's going to get the first down on a heck of an effort right there as Coach Hampton bends over and grabs his knees. We had him in the backfield, but and actually I was surprised that Wilkes Central was going to put the ball in the air, but it was a little short pass to the back, and he gets it out of there, and he picks up 1 yard, about 2 yards, enough for the first down. So it's 1st and 10, Wilkes Central.
Correction about the 43.
Clock is running here.
That's a Realty One group. Wilkes Central, 1st down.
So now, of course, Wilkes Central letting the clock run.
Josh Poe.
As much as they can. Now back to 1-back set. They hand it to Bynum. He almost loses the football. We're there once again. Andrew Peterson with a great job to slow him down, and he gets some help from his buddies to get him to the ground. Emery Brenniger once again. That's about a 4-yard loss. So it's 2nd, and we're going to call it 14 here. Wilkes Central on the Husky 46-yard line.
2nd and long, Eagles.
Let's see if the Eagles come up here with 2nd long. Still looking to the sideline. McGill is, though it's now he's ready for the snap. He gets it. He hands it off to Valapino, and he is stopped in his tracks. So Ashe County, will use their 2nd timeout of the half. That's going to be 3rd and 14. So here Ashe County does use their 2nd timeout on defense here to try to get this football back late and see if they can hold this Eagle offense and pick up a score and come out of Moravian Falls with a win. Of course, this is when we know this a very tough place to play and win. So Huskies back on the field. We're waiting on Wilkes Central to return. Here they come, and it's 3rd and 14 here. Wilkes Central from the 47-yard line of Ashe County. Huskies trying to get a stop here. McGill in the gun. Takes the snap. He hands it off to Valparaiso, and he is up the middle, and he breaks loose, and that is about a 18-yard gain for a Wilkes Central first down. That may do it, folks. Huskies do have one more timeout. Martinez on the tackle. Clock,
Realty One Group, Wilkes Central Eagles, first down.
clock is moving. Officials timeout here. Now we get the clock back going. Wilkes Central, I'm sure, will take all the time they need. Looks like, are we in victory formation here? Oh, he's in the gun. Tight formation. Looking to the sidelines. I'm sure they're going to wait on the back judge to start counting. Back judge is counting. So they do get the snap off. He takes the knee. Wilkes Central is in victory formation here. So it does look like that the Huskies are going to fall tonight to Wilkes Central 28-26. Very good football game for the first game of the year for a very young, inexperienced Ashe County team. Before we go off the air here, your Dr. Pepper player of the game is, I'm going to go with Grant Thompson. Junior quarterback, I could go with Brent Blevins, but junior quarterback, Ashe County's known for their quarterbacks, and he come out and he had a well of a game for his first start. I know he threw 4 touchdown passes. I don't know the yardage or anything like that. Probably had 40 yards rushing, but your Dr. Pepper player of the game is Wesley Thompson for Ashe County. Your Huskies do fall tonight on the road at Wilkes Central, 28-26. So we will look to rebound next week at home against North Wilkes. So with that being said, this is Mark Hudler. We'll see you next week. That's your SkyZone HD Channel 1 Game of the Week.